What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is episode 49 of the Top Rope Boys podcast. Like always, it's the EST of the DMV, the Rated S Superstar, the Straight Edge Superstar, the Chocolate City Saint, the 301's Golden Son, the G-Town Giant. Man, what else? Oh, the Bajan Bulldozer, the Cameroonian Nightmare, as you can see by the mask, El Misterio Negro. Man, it's your boy Steph, you feel me? It's
You're
oh wait,
you're still missing like
What's the
five.
last one? My bad.
I didn't even see it put the mask on. Jesus. Oh wow.
It's so smooth like. But we got
You look-
Steph Freakman Rollins.
Yeah. And this is the Top Rope Boys podcast. Welcome to episode 49. This is a full house today. The full stable is in the house. Come on, four horsemen. Up. Foes. All right, I'm gonna pass it off to the Oracle real quick. Oracle, how you feeling?
as always, work so sucks. Day 49, me complaining about walk. So it is what it is. We had a great week of wrestling, I feel like, and when they talked about it.
Oh, gee, what's the word?
Yo, President OG here. What's good, TRB Nation? Hey, last week had to miss out. Boy, especially Unk status, had to celebrate. So no, we back. Miss you guys. Full house tonight. Nice little rundown today. So I'm excited to talk with y'all about it. So that being said, Reek, what's up with you?
Hey man, I'm happy to be back. Shit. Life continues to be a revolving door of unfortunate events, but hey, we're here. Like Sears said, it was a great week of wrestling. I'm happy to get into it. You feel me? I'm just happy to be with the boys. I feel like I haven't been on here in a while, so happy to be back, man.
Absolutely. Let's jump right into it, man. So we started off with SmackDown last week. And to be honest, there wasn't really much that happened. It was the go home show before Clash in Italy. Wasn't really much that went around. But I do want to talk about the Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams, Ricky Saints kind of beef that's going on surrounding the U.S. title scene, which, by the way, I love the fact that the U.S. title scene is surrounded with nothing but black men. No, like there is not a Caucasian in sight. I'm sorry, Ilya. There is, but I think the fact that first Trick Williams comes out, he comes out with Lil Yachty, which I will ask y'all if we still need Lil Yachty. Like I do want to know y'all thoughts on if we still need Lil Yachty and Trick paired together right now, because this is some real full-time Don Cornelius, Don King type shit going on right here. But he comes out. They cut the promo. Carmelo Hayes comes out, says he wants to run the fair one. And then Ricky Saints intervenes. And it seems like they're kind of setting up a triple threat here. But I want to know, what do you guys think of the pairing of Trick and Yachty now that we're like away from the WrestleMania glow and we're fully like past it now? Is it still as viable as it was when it started? And then also just what did you guys think of the match that followed afterwards between Carmelo and Ricky?
I would say for as far as the pairing goes, it's honestly like as far as Yachty's involvement, I think I have no issue with it for now because he hasn't been getting way too involved. He like even though I've been seeing him every week, he hasn't been overplaying his part. He hasn't
Mhm.
really overstayed his welcome yet. So as far as the pairing goes, I have no issue with it. Um, and obviously, like as far as the match goes, run of the mill match. Obviously, those two could obviously do better because obviously we know how talented they are. So I hope we do get that triple threat so they can display it on a high level. But overall, I do like the program that we're building here between those three, and hopefully that will lead to Mello and Trick one on one at some point as well, or even getting together, or whatever the case is. But either way, I'm loving what's going on, and yeah, he's cool. He ain't doing too much yet. He hasn't pissed me off yet, so we'll see.
Yeah, I second that. Like, it's one of those things like we always mention where the celebrities take away from the talent, and I feel like he hasn't done that. I feel like he's still being like a supporting cast to Trick. Like he
Mhm.
reminds me like he's like just Trick rich friend, that's out there just talking crazy and throwing money. So I'm cool with that. And then I'm curious because I don't know if you guys been seeing like on social media, Yachty's actually been like adding the PC, like working
Yeah,
out.
he actually like training and shit. I saw the
So
video.
so I'm curious on how that's going to go, like with his first match. So that is kind of intrigued as well too. But overall, I think the pairing is really well. Like I said, it's looking really good. I had no problems with it. And then like the match was really good too. I think I'm super excited for that triple threat match because that triple threat match could definitely easily steal whatever show is on. So just keep it short. Match is really good, and then the pairing with Yachty and Trick is, it's what it's supposed to do. Like I'm glad it's still going, and it's not Trick being underlined by Yachty.
Here's what you think.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with both of them. I think yeah, Little Yachty is not doing too much, and he's also showing the posters of getting them screen time. So I feel like if he wasn't involved, they wouldn't be as featured.
Yeah, that's
Hate to
fair.
say it. Like, we know how the booking is in Connecticut, right? We know how the booking is. I mean, so it's good. It's I think Little Yachty is good to have to help make sure that they get featured. And so, I mean, as long as he stays like this and maybe have that one-off match if he is training for it, sure. But like right now, he's fine. The match, I agree, it could have been better. I'm not a big fan of double countouts, so WQQs because I think this is the second one between the two of them like that's ended in a draw.
Mm.
Or no, Hayes won the first one. Um, so I'm excited to see them to see. I hope they get like a time to actually like cook with each other, and
Yeah.
then we get a triple threat.
Yeah, like we gotta get a Trick and Ricky situation. We gotta get another Mellow and Trick kind of situation that we saw. Like
Mhm.
everybody gotta run their fair run with each other, then the triple. Like, but as far as the double count out and everything, I'm kind of with you. It's kind of iffy as far as like a finish situation there, but I'll give them at least credit for it being creative because we don't really see a double count out in WWE that often. To be fair, we don't see that many creative finishes that often in WWE. But that's a larger point for another day. Um, I do want to say, how do we feel about Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn's little segment, and Sami still being, as we so affectionately have been calling him these last couple episodes, a baby back bitch?
First of all, we've been calling him that since like Roy Rumble. Let's be honest. Like we've been calling him that since like January. So like let's not be lying here.
That's fair. That's fair. We'll try not to be facetious here.
Yeah.
Yeah, But like, I mean, I'm glad to see they're actually triggering it because they've been building this up like forever, like since the Rumble. I think before the Rumble, around the Rumble time. So like, I'm glad to see they're actually seeing. It seems like they're triggering it. So
Yeah, I would say I know I kind of like it from a character standpoint with Sammy because it's something different. I mean, I think we all been tired of, like the whole underdog story,
Hmm.
when he's winning, which was kind of annoying for a while. But I'm just glad we're getting a new version of Sammy because it feels fresh, it feels new. I'm liking this, delusional. I'm the good guy, you all are the bad guys attacking me type deal. So from a character standpoint, I'm loving it because it's new. Um, and I ain't gonna lie, Cody and Sammy would put on heaters. So if they wanted to give us like a little like I guess feud to last us until we get this like the SummerSlam feud going with whoever he has it with, I'm cool with this being like a placeholder till then. Just for the matches, the promo's gonna be good. So I'm excited to see which lane this goes. But I'm loving the cut work from Sammy because it's something new and fresh. And then I'm excited to see, if we get a little mini feud with these two before like SummerSlam and stuff like that.
I wouldn't be surprised if we got Cody versus Sammy at Riyadh.
Probably, yeah, that's probably what's gonna
mhm.
happen. But that
Like
Sammy
we could
pop.
build that up in the like 3 weeks that they got.
Mhm.
All right. Now let's get to the big talk of the town. The real reason why I got my mascara right here. You feel me? Mascara contra mascara. Um, you see, I'm real good with the pronunciations and everything like that. You feel me? You feel me? I'll be telling folks I'm Dominican on the weekends for real, for real.
Oh,
Anyway,
please.
nah, let me quit the jokes. As y'all know, this weekend, if you have been living under a rock, Triple A, Noches de los Grandes, Saturday night, was arguably the biggest thing in wrestling and had one of the biggest matches I've seen in wrestling in recent times. I think, and I mean this with no exaggeration, I genuinely think that this might be an instant classic because of how incredibly well received it was. it felt like for one night I could open my phone and not see the typical tribalism bullshit and just see people praising a match, dog. Like, I'm sure we'll go through and we'll talk about the whole card because we did get a slew of new champions. Like we got Ray Phoenix as a new AAA cruiserweight champion. We got Vikingo as a new Latin American champion. We got the War Raiders as new AAA tag team champions. I'm excited to see how the split between Psycho Clown and Pagano goes. But this OG El Grande Americano versus El Grande Americano Máscara contra Máscara match, my man, just let me shut up. I thought it was great. What did y'all think?
I'm gonna be straight up. That was the match of the year. And honestly, like, I've watched the match 3 times since it first came on, and
I've watched it four, dog. Like it's that
like
good.
literally every time I watch it, I'm just like captivated because I think what they've done so well here is that what started as kind of like cultural appropriation that you can, or people can view it as that,
Mm.
it turned into something that felt more of cultural appreciation. Like Chad Gable and Ludwig have really like shown their appreciation and chops as far as the lucha libre style goes, as far as the history goes, and things like that. And they really paid tribute to it in such a beautiful way. And like the way AAA was building this up, the way that they were presented, like it seemed like the biggest match in AAA history with the way that they were pushing it, and it straight up felt like that. And it was hard hitting, it was bloody, it felt personal, it was heated, the crowd was hot. I mean, it was literally what you want from a major match. Didn't need a title or anything like that. It just felt like it felt huge. It felt like what a WrestleMania main event should have feel like. That's literally what it
Mhm.
felt like. And they killed it. 10 out of 10, 5 stars. You have no complaints from me. It was one of them ones.
Yeah, I agree with everything. Like I said, the match just from getting in was perfect. Just like the in-ring storytelling was perfect. The way it was built was perfect. Like the involvement was perfect with the little shenanigans in the matches. Like the spots with Los Americanos versus I can't remember what they call themselves now, but
Los
like American.
Americanos Hermanos.
Yeah, so Americanos, Hermanos, like I don't know, it was just good stuff all around, and like I don't know. For me, like anytime I watched with my lady, and she was like, "This is a really good match." So anytime she's giving it a thumbs up, or no, so I'm like, it's some good stuff, as a casual watcher. So I'm glad. I remember people were clamoring for this to be on WrestleMania, and I'm glad it
Yeah.
wasn't. Like I think it deserved its moment in Mexico, and I think the WrestleMania wouldn't have received it as well as they did in Mexico. So shout out to Undertaker, everyone back there in AAA, man, because like I don't know, like if you didn't watch it, you got to watch it. And this is just made me more of a bigger fan of AAA, to where I'm trying to now be more consistent in watching it weekly. So it did its job. Shout out to Gable and shout out to Ludwig. I'm sorry, Grande Americano. And now I'm just curious to see what's next for Gable since he's been revealed, as the OG Americano. I just hope he doesn't
Yeah.
go back to like bottom mid card and being a joke act. Like he put on a classic, treat him like a big star that he is. So I'm just curious to see what's next for Gable after this whole dust clears.
I think it's really cool the fact that, like you said, all of the shenanigans, it was really telling the overall story of El Grande Americano's like past coming to like OG El Grande Americano's past just coming to be his demise because think about all the things that happened. Um he recruited Bravo and Rayo. Oh no, not he recruited Bravo and Rayo. He recruited Los Americanos Hermanos. Bravo and Rayo are right there to stop them. He took out Pimpinella. Pimpanella's right there. He got Andrea Bazarte fired. Andrea Bazarte, she pulls a solo, buys the ticket, and gets into the venue, which I thought was really, really cool. Um, we have to give love to the post-match promo. That that image of Chad Gable with the blood coming down his face and still being able to show the heart of like, oh, I really like did this shit. And for it's just a full like 360 because imagine if we never got this, at least in kayfabe, if Penta never beat Chad in his debut. Like it's a
Hmm.
crazy, like almost what do they call it? A Rube Goldberg experiment or something like that. Like it's so wild. But Sears, what were your thoughts?
Uh, I think you're looking for the butterfly effect. If someone
Yes.
if someone steps on a butterfly, how it changes things. But I mean, I'm not going to talk too much. You guys said everything, but like great storytelling. It felt like to me, it felt like how it was a good representation of what Lucha Libre is, right? Lucha Libre is so heavily focused on the story and the style of wrestling, and you know, not knowing the story, one would be afraid of like seeing American versus a German with everybody else involved, and knowing how WWE book stories,
Yeah.
one could be afraid of how that could have gone. But that was like a storybook. That was a storybook ending, and like it was a good representation of what Lucha Libre is. I'm glad to see that no one tried to like Americanize it or make it like into WWEize it. It was what Triple A is, and now Triple A has a mega star like even bigger than when he was before the match, and I got Americano. Chad Gable is now oval as hell to the point that like you can put him back on wall and he can be an instant title contender, right?
Yeah.
And like after
Honestly.
and like at the end of the day, like no one got hurt from this match. Like anyone
Yeah.
involved, they should have it or receiving no fouls. Okay, this is match of this is definitely match of the year of any promotion.
Yeah.
I
Dude.
also want to tell. Also, I was looking at it while you guys were talking.
Mhm.
That match was watched 2 million times.
Yeesh.
And it hasn't even been a week yet.
No, it hasn't been a week.
Dang. All right. Dude, yeah, I'm kind of interested in like you guys have been saying, seeing what happens with Chad afterwards. Because my man brought his whole family out. His son had the little El Grande Americano mask on, things like that. I ain't gonna lie, we might have to run Roman versus Gable for the one time. Just run the fade, like for the.
Mhm.
I'd be interested to see how that goes, man. But
I'm gonna be
uh,
so real though. With Gable, you can honestly just have him be a literal cold blooded wrestling machine. You don't gotta
yeah,
have no funny shit. You don't gotta do literally. You just have him go out there. I'm talking, like the thing that's been going around lately, like the like when Curry had like the triple like
oh
repeat
yeah,
theme, like in like
Mhm.
'06 and all that. Literally,
Mhm.
just have him come out and fuck some shit up. You don't even
Oh
gotta do
yeah,
all because we know
Yes.
how good he is in the ring. Like honestly, you can just have him be a heel, call it a day. Like he's legitimate. Honestly, so is Ludwig. Like you get whenever. Honestly, he can be the mega champion down the line at some point.
Oh, for sure.
He
oh.
deserves like
Triple Mania.
he needs to
He
win the mega championship. I
triple
Sears
don't.
triple
and I are on the same wavelength.
triple
Triple Mania,
Mania
he's
night
getting that belt.
night night two in Mexico. Oh my, he's winning that title.
Yo,
If he
could you
doesn't,
imagine the fucking pop, dude? Jeez.
Yeah,
it's gonna be 10 times more. It's gonna be 10 times more than what it was on Saturday. If he
yeah. No, they
doesn't win
gotta
the
run
Triple A
him versus
championship at
Dom.
oh my, and it's part of the story too.
Like
So like,
Taker, you have one job. You have one
let's
job
take off
for the
one
rest of the
job.
year. For the rest of the year, you have one job.
One
I
That's
swear
job.
it.
to God, take off.
That's really all he gotta do. Um, but yeah, speaking of Triple Mania, first ever 2 night Triple Mania. Night one is in Vegas. Um, Obviously we have our big prediction that it's gonna be Dom versus El Grande Americano for the AAA Mega Campeonato. I would like to see an IC title defense if Penta still has it then. I wouldn't mind seeing that.
He won.
Um,
He he won't have it then. I can see a Lucha Bros match for the
Mm,
cruiserweight.
that would be a
He
good place to
won't
do
have
the Lucha
that.
Bros match. I would have. Ooh, if the Lucha Bros go up against Pagano and Psycho, I could see that.
Oh no, no, I'm saying they go against each other.
Oh,
Mm.
Ray Phoenix is a cruiserweight champion now.
Honestly,
Penta big
you
body ass
you could
cannot be still
also
be considered a
do
cruiserweight.
Phoenix and Penta versus the War Raiders will go crazy too
Yeah.
That could cook.
because they just won the tag team titles.
Them and those guards, there's so much you can do with them. Like, I mean, Lucha Bros
Dude,
need to get
I,
something
I'm
going.
I hope they keep those guards around and just keep them on AAA TV because those
I
guards are
did
so
too.
talented.
They can hoop.
Yeah. Um. I oh you could. I don't know what you do with You could put Vikingo up against Ethan or somebody like that. I think that could cook for the Latin
Mhm.
American title. But anyway, let's hop into Clash in Italy. We start off on the free hour on ESPN with Cody Rhodes versus Gunther. And gentlemen, after we just gave WWE all this praise, y'all can't call us biased because I'm about to tear this match to shreds. I'm not gonna lie. Brother, when I tell you, so here's a oh yeah. You just gotta
ISO.
here's the thing. This match could have been so good, but the finish, and I'll tell you, it's not even a matter of fact of like the finish. That finish was the only and the best they could come up with to protect both sides of this match. But the thing is that you have built Gunther up so well that if you're scared to pull the trigger, you're not like boxed in on what to do. Because granted, this man retired Cena, retired Goldberg, retired AJ Styles, and yet y'all can't just put the belts on him. You can have Cody get the belt back by SummerSlam. We've seen that y'all are quick to put the belt back on this man. Like y'all just did it with Drew.
At the same time, now Cody does not need to be a four-time champion.
He doesn't.
Yeah, at this point, I need
Any
Cody
break.
away from the title for a while. Like
Hmm
I need him to come up off that. See, because like the thing about Gunther is, like you said, he retired Cena, Styles, Goldberg, runner up in the Royal Rumble, which I feel like they should have just gone ahead and let him win anyway. And
hmm
Yeah.
then to lose the way he lost just now, I mean, like they have consistently built up and ruined Gunther at every turn. Like when he was losing to Sammy, okay, I'll let that rock. Tapping out to Jey Uso, yikes. I'm sorry. Everything went bad when you had Jey Uso win the Royal Rumble last year. I'm sorry. Like looking back on it, I don't know who thought that was a good decision.
Have you seen
Because
the video? Or have you seen the clip? Mind you, I don't watch Unreal, but I saw the picture of Triple H saying, "So who do y'all see winning the Rumble this year?" And everyone said Punk except for one person.
I didn't see
hmm
that clip, but I and like the foot under the bottom rope. I feel like that's a rule that only exists for plot armor because
Yes.
I've
Yeah.
seen that shit
Yeah.
so many times, and they only bring it up when it's relevant. Literally only for plot armor. So it's
It's the
just been a
same way
it's
I
just
view it like ref discretion. Like
yeah,
it
literally because like there will be times in matches where people should have been disqualified or counted out, nothing. So one is just his booking and everything is inconsistent. I love Cody. Cody has been one of the most consistent things in wrestling for the last four years or so. Every and here's the problem with everything in the company right now. Everything feels dry. Everything feels stale. Like, and we'll get to Oba later, but it's kind of the same thing with him. Like you have this monumental moment just to tear it down and make it mean nothing in a matter of seconds.
hmm
So it's painful to watch. It's
don't
so
get me
bad.
started on that Oba
And,
match.
and
Oh
I'm
my
trying
God.
not, and I can't bash Cody because it's not Cody's fault. He's doing what he's told, and he's doing it well. But Jesus
No,
Christ,
I feel like if anybody has a voice of creative, it's Cody at this point.
like
Uh,
say something. You know it's shit. You know it's shit. Say something. What are they going to
I
do?
mean,
Tell
he
you
had to.
no?
That's
You're the
why he was going
champion,
in on TKO in that little promo before Mania.
bro. Because they've been fucking with they themselves have been fucking with his booking for years.
Yeah.
All his WrestleMania matches and everything. Like,
Also, how do
dude,
you fumble Cody and Orton when it's literally a built-in story of like 10 plus years?
Want that pun in
Because
the story, that's why.
TKO didn't watch wrestling until they bought it, and they probably still
Yeah.
don't
right?
watch it.
Like, they don't care about wrestling. They only care about the money wrestling can make them. Clearly, like it's
Yeah.
obvious.
It's like Sony and Spider Man.
But then you have people like Dwayne, who's supposed to be on the board. What the fuck is he doing? Fuck all,
Filming
nothing,
Moana 6.
dude. You make 2 movies and you make a live action one. Why? Who asked for that? Like, move. I'm sorry. I've talked too much.
Nah, nah, nah.
I'm
We
just
was letting you have
I'm
the
just so
we was letting you
irritated
have the
about this
ISO.
shit.
We was letting you have the ISO, bro.
I'm just annoyed. We
Mm.
got to move on, but it's annoying as hell.
No, it's fair. Besides, we've been missing the little Reek rants. We haven't had them in a while.
Yeah.
Oh, there'll
But
be
no,
another
man,
one.
like,
There'll be another one before we get off of class. There'll be another one.
oh, bro. But no, like, when we talk about like this match in general, which again, I was like, I had a little bit of hype for because that Crown Jewel match from 2024, really good
Beautiful.
fucking match. Like, one of the, if you put all of Cody's championship matches together, I think that Gunther match is probably like a top three. I have it up there with like the Cena Cody match from SummerSlam and maybe the match where he got the belt. I don't know. Um, but regardless, really good fucking match. And then we reignite this feud. We finally give Cody a worthy heel and someone like worthy enough to step to him because let's be honest, there is no heel on SmackDown other than Gunther that is like on that level. Like you could have had Drew, but y'all buried Drew's character. Y'all could have had Kevin. Kevin not here right now. Also, you also kind of tried to bury Kevin's character too. And they all do it with the same reason, just not pulling the trigger.
That is the biggest issue with like half the songs they built is they don't pull the trigger on
Yeah.
them. I mean, Drew McIntyre as he was champion barely pulled the trigger, and that's only because they got tired of us complaining about it. Gunther, same thing. LA Knight, nope.
Yeah, they're not
You
pulling the
know,
trigger on LA Knight, dog. I'm sorry.
He's so long
the
overdue.
tag teams they had that they teased breakups that didn't break them up till Neville or much later than they should have. It's the two way to pull the trigger.
Yeah,
So it's
bro.
like Jay Cardell
Oh
before
yeah,
she
they're
became
waiting so
champion.
long to pull the trigger on Jade.
hmm Like it's actually like insane the amount of times that they've had like you can probably make a tier list. You can probably make tier lists of like all the wrestlers that WWE have TKO have failed to pull the trigger on. Chad Gable, who we were just talking about with the
Yeah.
IC title. Who else?
Yeah.
Like
So it's a fear.
you can name at least 2 or 3 people for every single belt, and you can connect them at the time that they should have been pulled the trigger for that belt.
Shit.
Like
Reek and I are still waiting for them to pull the trigger on Michin for the US title.
that's another
Oh,
one.
she's overdue too.
Julia, like I'm telling, like you can make a whole list of people. You're muted, by the way.
I would say, brother, you're muted if you're talking this.
I'm sorry. Like when we get to Raw, I got something to say because I'm annoyed, super annoyed about that. It's in Italy. You have an Italian wrestler. What do? Not put her on the card.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Idiot.
No, because forget going way into Raw. We'll just go into that now. Liv Morgan versus Julia should have been the women's world
Bro,
heavyweight
and
match.
it's another issue too. You're waiting for people to get uninjured. That's the issue here too. Liv, you're not doing shit with Liv because you're waiting for Stephanie to come back. That is lazy as fuck, and it makes things drag. There is no reason why she should be in the Queen of the Ring tournament. No reason. You're
Yeah,
literally
I don't
doing
get
it just
that.
to get for something to do. When there's a whole bunch of wrestlers that need something to do. Roxanne needs something to do. Julia needs something to do. Like, I can go on and on. Like, you're just not doing anything with people. Dom Mysterio has been sitting up with the AAA title for the better part of the last year, doing nothing. I just don't understand. The fact that the Judgment Day is still a thing is ridiculous. Like, and they're going to keep
Another thing they're
teasing this.
kind of scared to pull the trigger on.
Yeah, and they are. But the thing about it is, we're begging for it. We've been preparing for the Judgment Day to implode for the last 2 years at least.
Yeah.
Ever since Finn and Damien started beefing, we've been waiting for it.
And that was 2.5 whole years ago. Like,
Yeah, something like that.
I just don't understand. Like, if you're waiting for Stephanie to come back, cool. But have her do something in the meantime. A mini filler feud real quick. You
Dude,
feel me?
you could there's like the litany of women that are on the main roster or in the WWE system regardless. Like when we first got the match with Sol Ruka when it came to Liv Morgan, I was like, oh, this reign might be crazy. We cooking. Cause she defended off rip. We could have gotten the match against Ivy Nile. Could have gotten the match against literally just pick a bunch of people from the mid card that you want to help build up Liv until Stephanie comes back, and they could have been fine with it. Ivy Nile, Maxine. If you wanted, like, obviously you wait on like a Roxanne and a Raquel because that's actual story involved there. But if you wanted to run Natty, oh, that could have been a crazy match. Like literally you have a wealth of riches. We say this all the time. WWE has a wealth of riches. That's why y'all keep scouring and trying to steal these wrestlers from these places, but y'all don't use them.
Yeah.
The fact that talent hoarding is still a thing too. Like, you're literally signing people just to do it, just so they won't be anywhere else. And that is, I ain't gonna lie. This organization, this company is. There are so many words I can use to describe this company.
I'm gonna just say it's janky. It's janky.
Stupid, janky, predatory. I mean, we can keep going. Like, like they're just misguided. Like, there are just so many issues going on, and no one seems to care. And you got Nick Khan, fat ass, talking about some. We don't listen to online criticism. That's the fucking problem. That's the problem. Y'all don't care about what people want. Yes, people are fickle, 100%. But like, there's no way you're looking at this product thinking to yourself, "This is good shit. This is nice." There's no way you're doing that. I refuse to believe you think the company's in a good spot right now. Financially, it might be because, I mean, they're the number one wrestling company in the world. It's $1 billion company. Obviously, you're doing fine.
Yeah.
But the wrestling itself just isn't there. You got these four match PLEs that pretty much don't amount to anything because y'all don't try anything new. It's like watching Raw. It's like watching Raw on a Saturday, which I don't want to do. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot, and it's like being a fan as long as I've been, literally my whole life. It's like, geez, it has never been this bad. It has never been this bad. People point to like
I have been seeing the rising debate of 2026 or 2019.
And even 2019 wasn't this bad.
Yeah.
It was bad. Granted, especially on SmackDown, it was bad, but it was not this bad. It was not this bad. This is just pathetic with what's going on right now.
I pray to never see another can of dog food on WWE TV ever again.
Braun Breaker's eating dog food one day.
Hell no.
Oh God.
Hell no. I'm sorry. If there is a day where Braun Breaker ends
Loser
up
has to
eating
eat dog food is crazy.
I will the first thing I would say, mind you, that man don't know me. Me and Braun Breaker don't got no interaction aside from a random meet and greet. But I would text that brother myself.
He's my guy
On IG.
and
I'll be like, yo, that's crazy. And I would be like, hey man, you
We
might
have to
have to
talk
go
shit
all
about you.
elite. You might have to go all elite.
All I'm saying is this, man. If they got gingerbread funerals, I don't put nothing past them at this point because that I don't know, like Rick said, it just feels very stale and like unoriginal and like it feels like, and I don't want to say they are like it feels like they look like AI, honestly, like how they've been speculating. So like I don't know, it's I feel like we're losing like I don't know, like it just ain't hitting the same. And like I said, I'm still gonna keep watching, obviously, but like that WWE just ain't been hitting the same. Like only thing I've been watching is pretty heavy, like is like AEW and NXT's been pretty good, but Raw SmackDown just been like I don't know, wishy washy for me, like week by week. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like a chore. It's like I feel like a chore having to watch it.
Yeah,
Like when it shouldn't. Like and
You
like,
do
you have
get
some of the best wrestlers, and it shouldn't feel like this.
the
ooh,
whole time.
mad random. But since we just to bring it all back to Liv Morgan before
Yeah,
we continue with Clash of Italy. Candice LeRae and Liv Morgan could have been a great beef, just off wrestling styles.
Meanwhile, you have one of the best wrestlers you in the world just doing a sleeping or whatever the fuck you want to call it gimmick. I don't even know what the fuck you want to call that. Comatose, paralyzed. I don't know what you want to call that. Catatonic state. I don't know, but
just planking the whole time.
All I'm gonna
let's
say
move
is
forward. Let's move forward because mm,
Johnny Gargano gotta ask Ray Phoenix
because
for his straight jacket. That's all I'm gonna say.
we gonna be here all day with all the complaints I have, but let's move on because shit.
All right. I do want to give a little bit of shout out before we move on to the next major part. The Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill match, their chemistry together is getting better and better every
And
match.
y'all gonna stop playing with Jade. Y'all gonna stop
Bro.
playing with her. She's get
Bro.
like that was probably her best one-on-one match so far.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like she's showing she can compete with the best in the business. Stop playing with her, bro. For
Keep in
sure.
yeah.
mind, keep in mind, I don't even think she's 5 years into the business.
No, she's not.
Literally.
She may
Like
be like 3.5.
I'm checking now.
Yeah.
so I'm trying to
It's
think whether
like
she debuted for so I'm trying to think whether she debuted for AEW post or pre-COVID. I'm sure it was post.
November 11th, 2020. So okay,
Yeah,
six about
so going on six
just
years.
over like five and a
Yeah.
half years. Yeah. So like, and she's only getting better. Like
To
no
explain
time on
to
the
a friend,
indies.
I had to explain to a friend this weekend because mind you, she just started watching like really, really recently. And so she was like, "Oh, why do people hate Jade?" And I was like, "Because, she
I can
didn't
tell you a lot of reasons why, but hey, I can tell
Yeah,
you
she
one
was like,
big reason
aside from
why,
the
but
misogynoir and things like that, I was like, well, because there's a thing called paying your dues. She didn't go through the ranks. She didn't go through like a PWG, a Ring of Honor, or even if you're in the NXT system, she didn't go through like an NXT or anything like that. She just went straight to the main roster after getting called over from AEW. And even when she was at AEW, she was getting big spots. My friend looked at me like, so they're mad because she's better than everybody else.
like I need people to let that paying due shit go.
Yeah.
As much as I get it, you feel me? Some people don't want to wrestle in a high school gym for 25 fucking dollars. I'm sorry. Listen,
Yeah.
if going to the indies is your path, that's your path. But if this top wrestling company says, "Hey, we're going to push you to the fucking moon. You don't got to go through the developmental." You want to say no?
No, thank you.
Now,
Everybody's saying
I'll
yeah.
take. I'll see you guys in 5 years.
you feel me? Like, and now, because granted, could the developmental system had helped her a bit to be more prepared? Cool, because you never
Mm.
want to just throw someone into the fire, of course, when they're not ready. But
Yeah.
she's been learning as she's gone along. The mistakes have lessened. She's gotten smoother. So maybe she just learns better that way. And also, like, you can't put someone who looks like that in fucking developmental. Come on
Bro.
now, like, please be
Also,
serious.
I feel like WWE just didn't know how to use her when she first on.
That too.
Like, so they were trying to force. I'm gonna call it like the Cena treatment, where they were trying to force her down her thirds, force her down her thirds, and we didn't like that because they're trying to make her baby face and make her like this like the Meg was seemed like the next big thing, and it wasn't like fans know she was like we didn't like her as a face, but they kept trying to push that on us. So I think once they allowed her to like okay, once they realized that like, and they realized oh she's been as a heel and she actually has a personality as a heel, let's actually do that. And now now we're seeing that foolish.
Triple threat with Tiffany and Nia, where I think Nia had hit her with the stairs and caused that scar that looked like Mufasa almost.
Mm.
That might have been the best thing to happen for her career since getting paired with Bianca.
Yeah.
Because that shit, whole new level as far as character, and it prompted the heel change that was like, yeah, we gotta go this direction. Um, so yeah, let's give our flowers to Rhea and Jade for that one. Really great match, really dope match. I love seeing their chemistry together. However, I'm not gonna lie. If this goes any further than like Night of Champions, we gotta cut it. Then they'll be dragging it.
It shouldn't go any further now.
It absolutely should. It's over with.
Yeah. So I'm expecting to see them start moving towards Charlotte and Jade, and then
Mm-hmm.
Rhea and maybe a fatal influence like a JC or something like that. Um, the man that
Yawn.
did all this fucking paperwork went ahead and ruined Obafemi's WrestleMania moment. Um, I'm still
Like,
of the belief that he only came back because they were gonna sue him because he still had
Yeah.
dates left. Like that just makes the most logical sense to me. But allegedly they were going to sue him because he still had dates left. We TRB's ended
man,
up in
let him
enough.
fucking retire, dog. Yeah.
Yeah. And so this match in Clash in Italy, if I'm even to just look at it from an objective sense, I was surprised that he pulled out the Kimura. Like, I thought, because after you spam seven F5s, which by the way, way too fucking much, but I was like, we haven't seen him do a Kimura in like God knows how long, because he doesn't have that expansive of a moveset at his age. It's just, huh, huh. It's like an Italian pizza bakery. Like it's just the same moves all the time. And so it really it's really disheartening and it really fucking blows me that they killed all this momentum. However, when we talk about Raw, he got that shit back in blood.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to disagree. Okay, should he have won the match? Should this match have happened? No. Should Lesnar have won this match? No. However, and I mean this as the biggest however I have said in my life on this podcast. Right?
Okay,
Remember, I was probably the one that Obo did his one job at WrestleMania. Remember
this
that.
is true.
I was I was pushing that. Okay.
This is very true.
However, if Lev, if Obo was going to lose, I'd much rather. And we know how WWE is in booking wrestlers of color against Lesnar.
Yeah,
Okay, typically it's a squat match.
yeah.
Okay,
I'm not
he
gonna lie.
beat
I thought
Kobe
it was gonna be
Keith.
a squash match for a couple of seconds.
I
I
did too.
thought so too, but they made Obo look like a beast in defeat.
Yeah,
I
Which helps
mean,
a lot.
yes, that's like that. Once I realized, like, okay, this isn't a squash match. My heart was a little better with it. Like, I could live with it a little bit better, knowing that Obo took seven F5s, picked out constantly,
yeah,
and was made to look dominant in defeat.
Mm.
That's how you protect someone cleanly while they lose.
Yeah. It's like I second all
yeah,
that.
yeah. You're not wrong. Um,
I think it's just annoying because it's like, damn,
Yes.
I just didn't want to see Oba lose to him. That's really what it was. Because like,
oh,
it's
Hmm.
like we keep,
for
it's like
real.
we keep saying, like WrestleMania meant so much to us, like watching, and it's like, okay, Oba has his moment, we move on. Then you kind of have this filler kind of thing, the Oba family open challenge, and here comes Brock again. So it's like it could be it could also be another case of like they just didn't know what the fuck to do with him too. So I mean, I'm my biggest hope, and we'll talk about the King of the Ring tournament when we get to Raw. I just hope it's not going to end for Oba the way that I think it might. But we'll get to that.
I know what you're thinking.
Yeah, and it's pissing me off to even think it. It's pissing me
Yeah,
off so
no,
bad.
yeah, you're 100% right, Vaughn. It's annoying. It's annoying as shit.
And I feel like I feel like if the math is correct, I think we might get the finals in Baltimore when they come here. So if the math is math and everything, but yeah, man, just with everything else you're saying, I definitely second all that. It's just I know it's 1-1, so I mean, obviously, Oba has to win the feud, right? Like he has to win it. Like,
Has to.
um, I would rather them run it sooner than later. But like I said, I think like we already mentioned, they'll probably just prolong this all the way to SummerSlam, which I mean, it is the bigger show for the tiebreaker. But I don't really want to see Oba and
Also,
Lesnar at
it's in
SummerSlam.
his hometown.
I want something fresh. So, but I don't know. I'm just hoping that there's light in the tunnel where he's gonna beat Lesnar again, and then Lesnar
I
actually goes off the
just
sunset.
remembered SummerSlam is in
Yeah,
Minnesota, isn't it?
that's why I'm
Yeah.
Yeah.
scared. That's why I'm
Oh,
scared.
I just remembered that shit. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Now here's what you were thinking. So that's what I thought you were thinking.
No, because in my mind, I was thinking, okay, so obviously, okay, so I was thinking, I've been saying Oba should win the tournament since like last year. I've been on this train. Now, I'm thinking Oba can make it to the finals and Paperboy cost him the match, leading to that final showdown at SummerSlam. Now, that could lead to a true retirement from Brock and, whatever. But it's like, if Oba don't win the fucking tournament, who wins the fucking tournament? Seth fucking Rollins, and I'm sick of it.
Yeah,
I'm
Seth.
disgusted because he teased it on Monday. Oh my god, dude, I don't. The Shield thing happened 12 years ago.
Almost to the
Running
date.
back.
12 years ago, like this week, and we're going to run back Shield shenanigans again. I just really
Come on, Reed. They love that callbacks.
and knowing that Roman is going to be champion until at least the next WrestleMania, most likely,
Oh,
it's making me angry because
How much angrier would it be if the person who's supposedly going to take the belt off of him is
and then if Dwayne wins, then if Dwayne loses, then what? So if he wins, then what?
that's when we turn off our TV and go all elite.
Listen, because I'll say this too. That's a match that doesn't need a championship. So I'm praying
Yeah.
that
it
Roman
doesn't need
loses
a
the title
championship
at
at
some
all.
point. If you want to run that for a title, I hate you people so much.
Make my do for loose and call it a day.
Because the first Rock Cena match didn't need a
Oofalafa.
title. Right, it can be for the Hula
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
Tribal combat.
oh, for
Tribal
fuck's sake.
combat.
Man, Dwayne Odas, that match gonna be 4.5 minutes.
He will
Roman
win.
gonna hit that man with one spear. It's gonna be over with.
What
Like,
was
brother,
the
please.
tag match at 40? Was that like 10? I mean,
That was
like
a
once
long
you get
match.
past all the entrances and shit.
That was a long match.
It might have been around 15, but Dwayne was maybe in the ring for maybe 2 minutes. Like,
Okay.
It's that.
if that. I remember when he got tagged in, I'm like,
He
this
did.
ain't
He
gonna
did
last
more.
that long.
He did more the next night than he did in that tag match. He did. He did anything
Honestly.
that last night.
And
That tag match, he said, y'all gonna get one rock bottom and call it a day. Y'all gonna get one people's elbow.
you're like, all right, that's enough.
Before we get into tribal combat between Roman and Jacob, let's talk about Becky and Soul. Oh man, as someone who frequents Black wrestling Twitter quite often,
Oh boy.
y'all are in shambles over this. And I feel like as a 75% POC podcast, I know y'all have been seeing the dilemma, and we typically don't talk about the Discord shenanigans online on here, and nor do I want us to. But I find it hilarious. That's all I'll say. I find it hilarious.
Okay, listen, I'm gonna say it as simply as this. That is a white passing mixed woman. Okay? What are we even talking about? And it seems like y'all defend the half breeds or the mixed ones more than like, for lack of a better term, the actual black women. And
Mm.
that's part of a bigger issue. But I'm like, there should not be this much discourse over this. She's a white passing mixed woman. She has a black dad and a white mom. It is like, what are we talking about? It's not that serious. Like, come on. And she already explained how she saw her racial identity, how she lived it. So it's like, this shouldn't even be a conversation. Like,
Yeah.
it's so silly. Can we just talk about the wrestling and the fact that she's a champion and congratulate her and keep it at that? My
Bro, the
goodness.
fact that this is overcrowded, the fact that this was a solid match, which
Yeah.
I'm sure was a defining moment for Soul's career, over, like, think about it. She's going up against one of the best professional wrestlers in the world, regardless of gender. Like, you're going up against a pioneer in the sport in Italy, one of the best crowds ever. And then you get online and you guys see people talk about this. Is that fucking wild? Is that not fucking wild?
It's silly. It's so
It is.
silly. It's so silly.
Overall, though, pretty good match. Like, it didn't
Oh, for
take my
sure.
breath away, but pretty solid match. I can't even lie. I will
Yeah.
admit, seeing Soul get more into the submission and the grappling game, which I saw, I guess a quote from an interview she wants to learn more about. Hey, someone go send her over to Shayna Baszler, dog.
I'm about to say either that or get in that dungeon. Go to Natty
Yeah.
real quick. One of the two.
I mean, shoot, you better get
Hell,
over to
even
the
Even
dungeon.
Lola can help.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
But
call
yeah.
Lola pretty good at the submission game.
You feel me? She was a real MMA fighter. She should knock bitches out. Stop playing with her.
For real, that
Still does when NXT brings out Underground.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Undefeated underground. Yeah.
not
look,
like I am like I do want to say like I am happy for Soul though. I am extremely proud, and and like they seem to be more keen on pulling the trigger with women, which is great.
yeah.
Obviously, like
Mm.
when JCJ won the title out of nowhere, that was crazy.
Mm.
But I am glad that they didn't really delay this any further. Soul was the person to be that next champion, and I'm gonna need people to stop calling Becky Hogan because she puts people over.
Oh
She's
yeah,
put over
no.
Lyra.
Like,
Yeah.
She's put
y'all
over
gonna stop
Maxine.
playing?
She's put
Like
over
when
Soul.
when she faced Rhea for the world title, she put Rhea
Yep.
over. Like,
She
granted,
did.
she won the NXT Women's title later on, but she put Tiffany over and some more shit. She
Hmm.
did her fucking thing. She did what she had to do, and now she puts Soul over. So listen, Becky is someone that I'll look back because we know her career is going to be over pretty soon based on her words. So I do want to say for as far as Becky goes, like truly top 5 women all time,
Yeah.
Oh
and
yeah.
the fact that she
Absolutely.
Easily.
performed,
Top three.
she's been the most consistent performer as far as the women go. She's had some of the biggest the highest highs a woman can have in wrestling, like the first WrestleMania main event for women, being the double champ and some more shit,
Hmm.
and like even now doing it at a high level. Sports Center says so.
Mm,
The Bleacher Report says it.
mm.
Everybody's saying it.
Judge Vaughn
Top
says
Rope
it.
Boy says it.
Judge Vaughn says it. Yeah. TLB
Everyone
says it.
says it. You feel me? So like, I'm getting her flowers. Got to give Soul her flowers. Excellent match, excellent moment. You feel me? Like, shout out to the ladies for sure.
Shout out Big
And
Time
Yeah.
Bex. If you don't watch women's wrestling, you a hoe. It's that simple.
just a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Just to pick up on that real quick, just was saying like with Becky, I always like that. I feel like she's getting better as she's getting older, and usually I feel like we get that drop off, but she's just been
Mm.
consistently getting better. Like even with that character stuff, like I'm loving like this character work she's doing right now. So um yeah, just shout out to Becky. Soul, shout out to her. I'm curious to see what's next for Soul, like always, because I feel like the mid card scene for the women and both SmackDown and Raw needs some love right now. So I'm curious on how they get that going now that we have a new champion in Soul who can put on great matches. So I'm just curious on how they revitalize those divisions, because they definitely need some love.
That's what I say. Who do y'all want to see Soul defend against? Because me personally, Soul versus Roxanne. Little teaser for Raw. They tease Soul versus
Lyra's right
Lyra.
there.
I'll say Lyra.
I say Lyra's right there.
They
Yeah.
tease
I
they
need
tease
Yeah.
Lyra.
Oh my
listen.
god.
I don't want listen. Love Bailey, but listen, bro. I need Lyra to get back into that single scene. Like, because if
Oh,
y'all not gonna
bro.
have them, if you're not gonna have them either win the tag titles or have them feud against each other, just go ahead. Because don't piss me off.
Dude,
I
give
mean, run
me
EO back again. I mean, it's all
could
opportunities work.
EO
So
would be her and EO would be fantastic.
yeah, so
dude, give me Soul versus Ivy Nile.
Banger.
Let's run Solo and Bailey back for the title.
Oh, I'm down for
just
that.
just her and anybody. I mean, it's Soul Ruka, like it's Soul. So like, you can know anybody. It's gonna be magic. I'm excited. So hopefully, give us some love and care that it deserve.
And then apparently Soul says she wants to take the title down to NXT and defend against some of the NXT women. Um,
Mhm.
Give me Soul versus Lizzie Rain. That's what I need.
That'd
Hmm.
be fun too.
All right. Let's get right into it. The main event for Clash of Italy, Tribal Combat, Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu. What we what we how do we feel about the match, man?
I feel absolutely nothing about the match. Like it's what the third tribal combat, and
Yeah.
it's the same. It's the same BS. I mean, this whole thing was doomed from Jump Street, honestly and truly. Um, because first of all, thrusting Jacob into the world title scene out of nowhere was already. Granted, it was cool, but
And also we were clamoring for it for a little while.
granted, yes, 100% yes, and we called for him to be put in the spot immediately. We called for that, but the bloodline shenanigans. I and then the post match where he had Solo and them looking up like what like are we really doing this shit again? Like I can't even talk about the match because the match was like average as fuck.
Hmm.
It was such a foregone conclusion. Jacob was never going to win this match, so it's really nothing to talk about. But like, uh, Jacob's in the bloodline now. Like, and Michael Cole didn't help by saying the Samoan werewolf has been neutered. Jesus
Oh yeah.
Christ.
Oh yeah. When he said that shit, I was like, what the fuck?
Like they're like I don't know what you do now with Jacob. If you're gonna have him be subservient to Roman like this, I mean, I guess because I thought he was like the only one who could be like, yeah, fuck Roman.
Hey man,
Yeah,
once the
I
Street
guess
Profits
not.
get the belts off of the division, it's going to be Jacob and Jimmy up against the Profits, bro.
Oh God, and oh
uh,
God, and when we get to Roman, bro, this man Roman said, "Hey, yo, Jay, I need you to win that tournament, get that WWE championship." I said, "Brother, please stop. We're not doing that.
uh,
We're not. No, we're not doing that.
oh,
Don't
that's
even think about it.
disgusting.
Yeah, don't even think about it. Like, chill.
Yeah.
No,
Um,
stop,
man,
stop
but
immediately. Because
uh,
the
when it
last
come,
time he told them twins to go get a title, they did it, and they held them tag titles hostage for like a year and a half. Please, no, please, no.
oh man, but I was saying like for the match, like you said, it was pretty average. I mean, like I said, we kind of expected, Roman to win. I think the reason why I was so excited for this match was like I mentioned, like I guess 2 weeks ago, where it was just the idea of like what if, like the what if had me clamoring and locked in on this match. Because I was just really, really curious on like what's the bloodline look like with Jacob as the leader, and like I mentioned, like Rick mentioned too, it was just like Jacob gave like the only one that wouldn't, you know, be Roman's lapdog, and then you're taking
Yeah.
away like the aggression and like this whole against the grain nature that he is, and like changing it. So I'm just hoping maybe we get some infighting because he got beef with Jay already, off rips. So maybe some infighting that I guess leads to another Bloodline Civil War, I guess.
Oh no,
But I don't
no,
know. I don't
you
know.
can miss me with the Bloodline Civil War, dog. We don't need that.
It's just I don't know. I just want something for Jacob other than just being like a foot soldier for Roman. Like he's so much better than
Yeah,
that. And MFT
Mhm.
stuff, cut it now. Like I don't know. It's like they had it right there for a great new chapter in the bloodline with Jacob, and they kind of and like you mentioned too, just having Roman get some character development as a tribal chief, a chief without a tribe anymore. Like we could have did that with him trying to, with apologizing angle and rebuilding. He's a good guy. I don't know. It's just so much he could have did, and they did nothing with it. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But right now, the bloodline definitely took a little L this weekend with that whole
definitely
match and
Big L,
ending.
Big L.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. It was mid. The fourth match was better.
Yeah,
Oh, who cares? Anyway, sorry.
that backlash match was definitely better. But honestly, let's go. We got the brackets revealed for King of the Ring. I think it's kind of unanimous here that we all think that Oba should win the King of the Ring tournament, right?
Yeah.
Should is the key word,
Should,
y'all.
yes.
Yeah,
Should,
should.
100%
Okay,
should.
Is he
let me
going to
reiterate. I
win?
think it's all unanimous that we all think Oba should, but we think Seth probably will.
No.
I,
No?
I think that.
Who you think?
I, so I'm looking at the bracket now.
Mhm.
I see a award where we get in the semis. We're probably gonna get Femi versus Breakfall
I can see that. That'd be
So
and
fire.
I say I need that match next for sure.
Rollins versus Knight.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And then what's gonna happen, and this is how we get to SummerSlam, unfortunately. Bledsoe interferes in the Oba Grego match, which sets up Grego to
Yeah.
win the match and gets to the finals. We get Rollins versus Knight. And I think that Rollins wins. So we get Rollins Grego part 3, and I think Grego wins.
Okay. Not
Okay.
opposed. I'm
I'm
not
mad at that.
opposed.
Not mad at that either.
That I can work
And then,
with.
then they can use Heyman as like the kind of like a
The
driving force
connective tissue,
to
yeah.
yeah.
I fuck
I'm
with it.
not mad at that. Not mad at that at all.
Because
Let's see.
because I didn't get the impression that Seth was done with Braun following Raw. Obviously, we'll talk about it, but I didn't feel like I didn't feel like there was finality there. Let me say that.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like he might be done, but like Grego's not gonna be done.
Exactly. Because it's 1-1, so there's got to be something going
Mm-hmm.
on.
What do we and then what do we think about the Queen of the Ring tournament? Honestly, for me, I wanted it to be Lash Legends so badly. It made sense. It made all the sense in the world.
Do you guys want me to tell you who's facing Hill?
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead. Just for the quick
let's
rundown.
take a look here.
Okay,
Take a look.
so
See.
start on the left. We have Morgan, Lynch, Bliss, and Green,
Mm-hmm.
and that match hasn't happened yet. And then we have Saruka, Valkyria, Flair, and Cargill.
Hmm.
And the one of those two matches will face each other. So that's
Of
the left
course.
side of the bracket. The right side is Io Sky winning that match with Perez, Julia, and Legend. And then you have
Yeah.
Bailey, Raquel, Stacey Jane, and Keanu James.
Mm-hmm.
And those two facing each other.
Hmm.
Mm. As I look, like first match, I don't think Liv loses first round. I don't think so. I could be totally wrong and off base. I don't think Liv loses
Mhm.
first round. So like I would say like Liv probably wins. Now as for Flair, Cargill, Valkyria, and Soruka, I mean, you can go a lot of ways here.
Yeah.
Honestly, I personally would love to go Lyra here.
I would too.
I would love to go Lyra here for sure.
Lyra got in the
Io
finals like 2 years ago. She was almost there.
because we know Io and Bailey can do a great match.
Yeah.
Io and JC could be interesting.
Mm.
So Bailey or JC Jane can go there. As far as the winner, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. I don't know. I think if I had to pick one, like if I had to, I would go with. I don't know. I feel like they're gonna have like Charlotte win it, and then they'll give us Charlotte versus Rhea at SummerSlam, maybe that way. They run it back. So I don't know. I think that if I had to pick somebody, I'm gonna go Charlotte. If I had to pick somebody.
It is
if
a
they run
very
back
Charlotte thing to win. It's a very
Yes,
Charlotte
it
thing to win.
is.
To be
It
fair,
is.
fair enough.
But she's been better though. We can't she's not Charlotte
No,
Hogan.
you're right, and you're right, and you're right. I'm not discounting that. She's
But it's
been way
TKO.
more
She's
likable.
her.
She's been
It's
way more
TKO
likable
by her.
lately. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. So if that's the direction you go, I wouldn't be opposed. I'd be okay with that.
I think I'm gonna go with the dark horse deal, and I think I'm gonna go with Raquel
Ooh.
because
Now
always start.
I love that actually because and honestly since
That's a good pick.
since we're on different sides of the bracket, that final would be heated as hell. I would love that.
Same.
You know what? You're on to something. I like that.
The
Because
oracle has
honestly,
spoken.
you can do that and just go straight to Liv and Raquel for the world title if you want to.
Or I mean, I can see a world where Lynch ends up winning. Becky Lynch ends up winning the match.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can see maybe Roxanne trying to help Liv win, and kind of what we saw on Monday, and then some shenanigans happen that continues to put cracks in the Judgment Day, with a lot of Lynch to win. I see Charlotte Flair and Jay Cardell being too focused on each other. I see Valkyria winning that match.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
Lynch beating Lila to go to the finals. And then Io Sky versus Raquel. I can go either way, but I mean, I can see Raquel winning the finals and sneakily winning Queen of the Ring. Kind of pulling like a Batista. So he won the Rumble with Evolution.
I got you. That'd be kind of fire. Honestly, yeah, my two top picks right now, actually my top three picks. It's either gonna be Io, Charlotte. Yeah, Io, Charlotte, or my dark horse will be Raquel. Because I think it fits the big mommy cool character for her to be queen of the ring. All right. Should we jump right on into Raw? Should we start with the acknowledgement ceremony?
Yeah.
I guess if we have to.
Pretty
My
much.
man, I ain't gonna lie, my man Jay was so hyped that someone else was joining the torment.
That Stockholm syndrome.
Nah, you know what gets me like the fake tough guy Jay we're getting right now, like the fake tough guy Jay Uso.
When Jay was a real crash out.
It's frying me, bro. Because as soon as Jacob steps to him, Jay like, "It's your man's, bro. Get your dog, man. Get your dog, bro." Like Jay, shut.
And then
I don't even know if I want to call it character development. I don't even know what to call this for Jey Uso, but like,
it's a character deviation.
I don't even know. I literally can't even because like you had like the pre-main event Jey Uso that was like really kind of getting there. Then that first tribal combat happened. You became main event Jey Uso permanently. You win the world title, then you go right back to cucking for Roman. I mean, whatever, bro. Because even at first, when the original Bloodline exploded, it was Jimmy that had to do it. But then, of course, Jimmy went back to Roman. So,
yeah.
I mean, but as far as the ceremony was pretty, I mean, it was very run of the mill. I forgot what city they were in, but acknowledge me.
Yeah,
the whole spiel.
They were in turn.
Jacob comes out and says, "Hey, man, I worked hard to get here. all gas, no brakes. You know what I mean? I acknowledge you. That's pretty much it.
I wore a cardigan here is hilarious.
Like that's pretty much it. Like
I think Jacob Fatu and Nick Aldis might have the same tailor because you see how he was kind of he was looking kind of tight in that cardigan.
Like you said, it was like the same thing that we used to. It's just also my big takeaway from this is just the are we going to get Jay and Fatu button heads? And I feel like that can be like some little cool, I guess, side stuff in
Yes.
some matches or cool little storyline. But like I said, I just don't want him to be like just a foot soldier for Roman. I need some type of tension or something like a coup or something. Like I don't know. Like he just can't be like if like I said, that's gonna haunt me. Like if him and Jimmy become a tag team and go after like tied off the Street Profits, I might vomit, literally.
oh, I'm going to
Bro,
vomit.
the dude, my thing is that the bloodline has been running longer than the Attitude Era. That is insane to think about.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome. I
Yeah,
share that fact behind the scenes.
yeah. Because if Sears didn't send that to me, I would have been like, all right, it's just been running long as fuck. But when you put it in that perspective, it's like,
Yeah.
damn, we gotta switch some shit up. Them Samoans got it on lock right now. But no, man, like we had a cool little segment. Then, of course, the King of the Ring tournament starts. We got Obafemi versus Penta versus Carmelo Hayes versus Solo Sikoa,
Love
which,
some heat.
oh my God, that's heat. Heat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish that every match was a singles match, but if we gonna start with the four ways, this was a great way. Great way. My man Oba came out, had his entrance interrupted, started whooping motherfuckers and said, you know what? I'ma still
Still
do
did
my
his
shit. You
pose
feel
right
me?
on cue.
That was crazy.
Still
Like
did his pose right on cue.
and I don't know, where that moment felt so big too was like the crowd lost it. Like I don't know, like I love when they go like these international tours because like it's like they love it, so like they were eating it up.
Yeah.
So like I said, just the crowd for me definitely boosted that moment as well. Because like, what do you mean you going to come here, take us all out, then hit your pose still afterwards? Like,
And then
so
the post match promo too.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Like he knows how to get you there on the mic, dog. Like
hmm
he's like, hey man, I took an ass on, but guess what? I'm about to get that crown. Like the thing about Oba, like he literally commands all the energy in the room. Like he feels what Brock used to feel like back in like 02, 03. Like he like you hear the music and you're like, oh yeah, someone's about to get fucked up. And
Yeah.
like so he has a wrestling ability. He can go long matches if you need him to. He's an amazing promo. Great. Like I mean, how do you not make this man world champion by at
what's
least the
fine.
next WrestleMania, bro? I don't know how
Oh
you
no,
don't.
I still think there's hope that he becomes champion. Yeah, he's gonna
Like
win the
he
woman of the
has
show.
to. There's
He
no
has
way
to win
you
the
don't
Rumble.
put it on him, bro.
Dude, that's gonna be so crazy when he does.
So I'm saying,
All right.
The Femi era about to go crazy. Oh God.
Oh yeah. And then of course Oba goes ahead, gets the win like he should. It's gonna be so dope. Um, Personally for me, this was a banger match because y'all know how I feel about my GOAT. Y'all know. Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee versus Ethan Page and Rusev. First off, I do have a little bit of a complaint though, because when they were given like the backstory of like how Dragon Lee and like Rey Mysterio know each other, they just completely forgot to mention the fact that the LWO is still a thing.
Good.
We never got the dissolvement on screen.
Good. Don't talk about it. It's nothing to talk about. Don't even talk about it. Let it be.
I still think it would have been better if Cruz and Wild turned heel and that forced Dragon Lee and Ray to team together. But whatever.
Oh,
That's
Steph, silly
just me.
goose. You know we don't get good. You know we don't get fun stuff. Come on, you know better than that.
But no, y'all got Joaquin Wild running around redoing DJZ, which I'm fine with, but goddamn.
I mean, I don't even recognize him half of the time. That's the same guy in the overalls.
Anyway, funny thing is, he gonna be the one person to see this and think that this is hate. No, I'm giving love, but I just do it my own
Hey,
way.
nah.
We're a
I just
fan.
want to say this real quick.
No, I
Zema
also thought it was
Ion was
hate.
my guy at TNA. Stop playing. My man
Hmm.
helped carry the X Division for years.
Oh, bro.
Stop playing with DJZ. Stop playing with
Oh,
that
bro.
man. Bro was tough at TNA. Don't play with him. Don't play.
And like I just said, Steph, he's not gonna be the only one. He doesn't think it's hate. I also think it's hate. Anyway,
My Oracle don't want me to win. Anyway,
of
oh,
course I don't.
we got Io Sky versus Roxanne Perez, Julia, and Lash Legend. Yeah, this is gonna be another Rique ISO because I know he got thoughts.
Wait, bro. Okay. First of all, match is good. Lash Legend looked great in the match. Julia, like everyone in the match looked good for what
Lash cut an
for the purpose
amazing
of
promo before the match, mind you. Also, I'm not sure if
like
you guys saw that on US TV, but yeah, I was able to see that on like Twitter or something beforehand. Amazing promo.
what really got me, not who won the match, because Io wins. Io is the best in the world. We know you know how we feel about Io.
Hmm.
Now, first of all, the crowd went fucking ballistic for Julia, as they should. You know what I'm saying? She's half Italian. You know how that be. She had the great gear, had the flags on it, and all that other good shit, right?
Absolutely.
Man, why did Julia have to get pinned?
Dude,
Why do we do that? Why? I'm not saying she should have won, which I think she should have. I'm not saying she should have won. I'm not saying that. But for God's sake, you couldn't. Roxanne could have taken the pin. I mean,
Like,
shit. I mean, God damn it.
Roxanne's had I think doesn't Roxanne have the biggest losing streak this year? She definitely could have taken the pin.
And Roxanne losing would have added to the Judgment Day story.
Yeah.
I mean, God, I just want better for Julia so bad. It makes me sad to see it. I'm glad that they actually let her wrestle in Italy because, like I said, I was pissed about her being left off the card to begin with. But it was great to see how they reacted to her. And I honestly need, if we can get some of that traction over to America, but we know American crowds suck, so I'm asking for way too much. But amen. But like I said, still a great match. I think if you let Io and Julia go 1-on-1 and let them wrestle their style.
oh my goodness, I want that
Wait,
so
weren't we
bad.
supposed to
Yeah.
get a pure Joshi match between the two of them a couple of months back, but something happened and they got swapped out for Rhea and Julia?
Mhm.
I need it now. Just
Yeah.
let them beat the shit out of each other, please.
Oh, bro. I just want like 15 minutes and then whooping the shit out of each other. Oh,
Can they just feud? I need them to just feud for the vibes.
Yeah,
I've been saying for the
I think the
longest
thing
that
about
Julia should go to Raw.
and I think the thing about women's wrestling that I think we need more of is to have feuds that are not always based around championships.
Yeah.
And I think because not every women's match that's get featured needs to have a title attached to it. We can have rivalries that just exist for the sake of existing. Like Io and Drew can be like, hey, I want to wrestle you. Let's wrestle. Have a program. Easy work. You don't
yeah,
gotta
best
do
of
too much.
seven.
But something, best of 3, best of 5, whatever the hell
Yeah.
you want to do. I just think women's wrestling needs to be more featured, period. And you don't need titles to do that. But what do I know? What do I know?
What do I
But overall,
know?
great match. Io moves on. No issue overall.
Yeah, we know EO probably going all the way to the finals. So it's
Yeah.
like I ain't even mad at it. That's EO Sky. That's
Yeah,
the big
I'm not going
genius
to
of
hate
this
on Io
guy.
Sky ever. Please.
Has she won Queen of the Ring before?
No.
No. No.
Okay.
I think Zelina won the first one.
Yep.
Yeah. Then Nia Jax. Then
Not
Jade.
Naya did win that. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nia won 2024.
And then
Yeah.
Jade last
Yeah.
because Jade beat Oscar in the finals last year, I believe.
I
Yeah.
don't know why, but for some reason I'm picturing my head hold with the crown. I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe this is a philosophy that
Mm.
Elk was seeing as she does win.
Um, and then we got Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker in the main event, which I guess it's technically a rubber match between the two of them.
Yeah.
So that was fun. Seth getting the win here. We know what this is building to, like Reek said. They're teasing the King in the Ring win. He's literally
Oh,
I think he confused it the first time he confused the women's crown for the men's crown, which I didn't even know there was a real difference between. I'm not gonna lie. They both look the fucking same to me. I would have made the
so
same mistake as him. But solid match. Like it's Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins. They're not gonna fuck up. And they
Yeah.
have great chemistry together. But my thing is just Seth, you did not have to pick this year to get King in the Ring. Y'all already got Money in the Bank last year.
like, come on, man.
And let's be honest,
My
Seth, you did
God.
not need Money in the Bank.
He said he wants everything, man. King of the
Trying to
Wings,
be like,
King
trying
of
to
the
be like
Wings, the
Edge and
last
collect.
thing.
Trying to be like Edge and collect everything there is to collect. Literally everything.
Did Edge even
I mean,
collect everything? I don't think Edge was ever King of the Ring.
Edge won
yeah, he
everything.
was.
Oh,
Yeah,
Edge
he
okay,
was
won
King
so
of the Ring.
I'm
everything.
tweaking. My bad, my bad.
Money in the Bank, King of the Ring, 2 Royal Rumbles, every championship he
Oh
could
yeah,
win.
yeah,
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 I
yeah,
think
don't
the
you?
only thing Edge never won was like the European and hardcore titles. I think he
yeah.
won
That
literally everything else.
No, I think he had a whole car title too.
He might
I
have.
could see him
He
if he
he
had the
might have.
hardcore. I
He
could see
absolutely
that.
might
I
have.
don't
Because
remember him getting the European, but let me double check.
I don't think he ever won that. I don't even think he ever competed for that actually.
He did it, Steph. He did it. I checked.
Oh damn. Okay.
Yeah, he did
but
it.
like, but like, I mean, and the thing about Seth winning the King of the Ring though, if he does, he's not going to beat Roman Reigns, man. I mean,
Yeah, that's like part of me wants like a SmackDown guy to win because like we know whoever wins on the Raw side. If someone from the Raw side wins it, they're not gonna win. Like at least if Cody, there's a chance. Like
Fully
it's
see, like I could fully see Seth beating Cody. That's an easy play. Like Seth has the ability to carry the undisputed title. Which again, it's so crazy that Roman went on no contest wrestling and was like, "Hey, if you wanna lift the value of this title, give it to me." And then look at what's happening.
after he actively spent an entire bill bearing that same championship.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, can we stop with this? Like, listen, a world title is a world title. Granted, when people say the man makes a title, that is true. Like, remember when Jack Swagger was world champion? Oh, I
Mhm.
I
didn't
do.
think so.
I
Like,
do.
it's like the man does make the title. To be fair, but like we need to stop acting like Seth Rollins is like chopped liver. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like Seth Rollins is one of the best wrestlers to ever do it. Literally, like one of the best in-ring performers ever. And if his knee hadn't gone out, his career probably would have been way better than it is now.
Think
You know what I'm
about think
saying?
about it like this. People already compare Seth Rollins to Shawn Michaels, one of the best ever, with the knee injury. Imagine him without it.
I'm saying.
He might be definitively the best. Um, all right, let's do a switch here because we've been doing a lot of yapping. Sears, let's get into them grids, man.
Yeah, like this one was made like months ago.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening to us on your DSP of choice, please, I ask you, do me a favor, head to video mode so that way you can go ahead and play along with us. Grids is a 3x3 grid challenge where we fill in 9 wrestlers that fit the criteria of the column and row. Our lovely game master Sears has cooked up a bevy of challenges for us. So let's get right on into it. If you are watching us on YouTube, I highly suggest you do so. Go ahead to youtube.com/TOPROPEBOYZ. And yeah, let's play along. Sears, what you got for us, man?
All right,
Ooh.
fellas. So like I said, this one was made a couple of weeks, like I think about a month ago, and just digging into it due to me not being on on the podcast or just other different things. So this one I had time to like cook, let it simmer. So on the for the column we have the NXT UK Women's Championship, the
Okay.
TBS Championship,
Uh,
and inaugural champion. That
okay.
means they were the fourth person to hold the belt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you will see that for That means fourth person to hold. Actually, let me keep going. For the Women's, we have the AEW Women's Championship. We have the WWE Raw/WWE Women's Championship because the Raw Women's Championship is one that got switched over to the WWE Women's Championship. So
Got
that's
you.
why I included the belt for them together.
Okay, got
So
you.
keep that in mind for the last column. And the NXT Women's Championship.
Got you. To start off, can I do Sasha Banks for TBS and Raw Women's slash Women's SmackDown? I mean, yeah, WWE Women's Championship.
Actually, yes, but there's someone else I have in mind for that one. But I'll give you that one here.
All
Boy,
right.
how you spell?
All right. Let's take that in for NXT Women and Women UK. Mommy, you want to throw Rhea Ripley in there?
Actually, yes, but I'm thinking, but for a different one.
Okay.
Since there's only since there was only one other person that fits for that one.
Okay.
That's fair.
Gotcha.
That's fair.
But,
Um,
unlike because I don't repeat.
yo, he gonna throw shade at WrestlePlay every chance he get.
Yeah.
I
Well,
didn't say the name.
the
I almost did.
inaugural AEW Women's World Champion was Riho, I'm pretty sure.
That's correct.
And I would assume for TBS and women's title, you were thinking Jade Cargill, I would assume.
Yeah.
That's also respect.
Greatness.
Um, did
Oh
Tony
yeah,
Storm
no, you
win
definitely
the
that's a good.
women's NXT championship?
I don't
Did
I don't think
she? I
so.
don't think so.
I
Okay.
don't think so.
Um,
Are you guys saying Tony Storm?
I I have my guess.
Oh
Uh
well,
But
I mean for
since
the top one, yeah, because she won the team, but yeah,
oh, the top one, yeah.
yeah.
and to answer your
I,
question, no, she did not.
okay.
Because I'm trying to figure out if this counts
yeah,
or
the
not.
inaugural NXT UK Women's Champion was Rhea, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was Rhea for sure. Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Um
then
NXT
for is that the
UK
NXT Men's or NXT Women's Series?
Women's.
women's.
But
Okay, for
women's.
inaugural and NXT Women's, let's go Paige.
She was. Shout out
See,
to Paige.
Shout out Paige.
when I was thinking as far as NXT UK, NXT women's,
Mm-hmm.
I want to say Mandy Rose because she was the last holder. I just didn't
Yeah.
know if the unification counted or not, but I was thinking Mandy.
Okay, she had the.
It counts.
Okay, I
Yeah,
Okay,
didn't know
because
she
cool.
had
yeah,
the UK. Okay.
yeah. Ron, when they she unified the titles.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think
that's like
Yeah,
American
how
Bash.
how
Yeah,
Braun did when he beat Tyler Bate for it.
exactly.
yeah.
Mhm.
So Braun Breaker was the last NXT UK champion.
hmm
Gotcha.
So you guys
Just
still
like
have eight.
I would say, just
Yeah.
like Ezekiel Jackson was the last ECW champion. Good trivia
Mhm.
for that. That's a good trivia question. Who was the final ECW champion? Ezekiel Jackson. Great trivia.
Let me write that down real quick.
I'll say that's great trivia.
I just do eight. We just do the ECW one, maybe. So you guys now have AEW Women's Champion and TBS Champion, and the
Statlander.
inaugural champion and the Wall/WWE Women's Champion, and that is correct.
Yeah, I was about to say that's definitely stat.
The
Yeah.
first,
I don't know how you guys will stay after
the
that
first,
long.
the first Raw Women's Champion, wouldn't that would be Charlotte, wouldn't it? Or am I
Yeah,
tripping?
That
no, that's
that
definitely
that is
Charlotte.
correct.
Because I remember because she actually won that belt first, even though
Mhm.
that wasn't what it was at the time. She won that belt first. I'm pretty sure. Yep.
Yeah. So technically speaking, she was Divas Champion, but after WrestleMania, I want
31, I
if
think,
that sounds right. Yeah, that
because it was
sounds right. But
her, Charlotte, and Becky in a triple threat. I remember that vividly.
yeah,
Mhm.
whole Mercedes and Becky. So that's when
And I remember
Snoop.
Lita presented the title too. I remember that shit. Yep. What a
Yeah,
moment.
Mhm.
that was the WrestleMania that Snoop Dogg introduced Sasha Banks. Mercedes Mone.
Mhm.
But there you
Far.
guys have it. Uh, so starting from the top row, we have Tony Storm being a former AEW World Champion and former NXT Women's UK Champion. Chris Diamond, former TBS and World Champion. And we are the first as an inaugural champion for the AEW World Championship. And then we have Rhea Ripley, who was both NXT UK champion and Raw/WWE champion, women's champion. Jay Cardell as a TBS and WWE Women's Champion. Charlotte Flair being inaugural champion for the Raw and WWE Women's Championship. Then the last row we have Mandy Rose, Michelle Monet, and Paige being the NXT Women's Champion.
Love it, love it, love it. Now let's
I
get
just
back
want to
to
say
our.
one quick thing before we move on. Something that I notice all the time, like, because obviously I'm a wrestling fan. I see wrestlers on social media, comments and all that shit. And I saw a comment that was like, under one of Mercedes' posts, it was like, I need you and Alexa Bliss to wrestle again. She was like, go to YouTube. And my thing is like, if one star is in a company, stop talking about the other company they used to be in. Leave these people alone.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be in the company. Yeah, I need you and Charlotte to wrestle again. She's not trying to hear that.
Yeah.
I need y'all to stop doing that. Like,
Especially if it's someone, especially if you
like,
know that she didn't leave on good terms.
like she don't like them people. Let it be. Like, it annoys me. So please let wrestlers live. Okay, if they wanted to talk about that, they would talk about that. But talk about the people they actually work with. Like,
Yeah.
be like, hey, I need you in Tekla. I need you in Willow. I need you in whoever the fuck else.
I need her and Britt Baker to wrestle because I need Britt Baker to do something.
What, man?
You think Britt Baker's coming back to AEW TV?
No, she's
that
that would be a smart ass.
she'll be in NXT pretty soon. Anyway,
All right, man. Speaking of which, let's jump right on into NXT, man. So it was a really good episode this week. I can't even lie. We got a lot of things going on, but actually, I'm really happy you brought up Britt Baker because the one of the biggest parts of this episode was the NXT Women's Championship scene. We've been talking about it a lot this week. It's been having a lot of motion going on over there. We got Lola Vice as the current champion, which if you would ask me a year ago how I would feel about Lola Vice being champion, I would have told you what the fuck type of crack are you smoking? But really solid champion. Shawn Michaels has unlocked a gear where it's like as soon as you send wrestlers to work more than one brand, their talent level just gets exponentially better. And I think that's worked out a lot for Lola because like she said during the segment, she just celebrated her 1 year working AAA. Like then who else did we see pull up? We saw Kaylani, the
Imani.
big Kaylani, not the little one, pull up and she's like, hey, we need to run the fade. Then Kendall Angle comes out. Kendall pops up, says, nah, I still need my one-on-one. You know, I was the one that tapped out Lola, you feel me? Like we still got unfinished business. So what do we think about the current NXT Women's Championship scene? How do we think it's gonna go with the number one contenders match next week being Kaylani versus Kendall? Which, oh, I know that's gonna be a banger. Like, what are y'all excited for? How do y'all feel?
I mean, like I said, just the same thing I've been saying for the past few weeks. You know that at first I was thinking that you go to Kendall Gray as like the next champion, but I don't know. Kaylani feels very comfortable now as a heel, and I think we've been waiting, at least me personally, waiting for her to like feel comfortable being the bad guy. Now it's coming natural to her, so it's like the way she's been working with the matches. Obviously, you know, she's her, never a bad match, and then now she's putting the character work behind it as well. And the mic stuff is sounding really good too. Like I really would like for her to take it off Lola, and then we get like a proper Kendall and Kehlani feud. Because I feel like
Yeah.
that feud would be crazy. Like yeah, I guess your feud for Heat Wave, I guess. So I would say once again, women's division A1 since day one. Honestly, in my opinion, the best women's division all of wrestling. Um, and I do think next up first I said Kendall, but now I'm leaning more towards Kehlani because like she's been looking great. So give her a title,
Elani got to get it,
give her
man.
and Kendall for the summer, and let them hoop, man. I mean, like I said, it's a bunch of hoopers on there, so I'm excited. Like it's honestly must watch TV and the few things I've been super excited to watch every week.
Man, I'm excited to see where it goes. But Sears, what you think?
Yeah, I agree. I think like I think no matter what, either direction is gonna be a good match. I honestly I see
Mhm.
Kehlani winning the match. And I think this is the start of a heel turn for Kehlani Gray. So I just feel like
Mm,
NXT the women's division is lacking top heel stars for like that for the women's title. So
yeah.
I feel like at least until they move Zarya up to the women's division, like, to the main the war title division. Like
Hmm.
I feel like Kim McVay can be a heel for it. I mean, I feel like the whole other heel would be fun to watch. But I think Kehlani, I'm sorry,
Hmm.
is going to end up winning, and we get that nice one on one.
That's fair. I don't know why for a second I thought he was about to say Kiana James. I was like, brother, we did SmackDown an hour ago.
For I, yeah, for some reason, I was going to say James. I hope I say Keanu. I was like, oh, Keanu James.
Mm. But nah, I'm with you. I think it's gonna be really dope, really fun to see. Um, Moving on to the men's side of things with the NXT men's title. We got Tony D'Angelo versus Cam Hendricks. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Like I'm not gonna lie. That's my shit. That
I ain't
like
lie. I was talking crazy about Hendrix in the beginning, just calling him Maxine's husband. I'm starting to become a fan a little bit, just a little bit. You know, he's starting to get me.
It's just because of that. Let's be honest.
yeah, like this thing. He's got a good little move. He's a
Got a little,
talker.
nice little theme.
Yeah, like his theme is a banger. Like he's not he there's still room for him to improve in
Yeah,
ring, but he like just got called up to Evolve, dog. So like you gotta meet him where he's at. So plus for him to be immediately catapulted into the NXT championship scene, having just been called up from Evolve, like that proves the potential that they see. And he's been standing pretty 10 toes and solid right now. So it's kind of like, yeah, I see the vibes and I see the momentum that they're trying to go with him. My whole big thing is, where does Naraku fit in this? Because we know how Mason fits in because Mason cost Cam, but where does Naraku fit in this?
he's protecting the integrity of the men's division. That's his job.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is. Like he wants to face the best, and like he doesn't want an interference, so he's gonna like he's protecting D'Angelo to get D'Angelo. He wants the best, and we know next week is gonna be it's look what's it they're going for the number one contender. So it's like
Mm.
he wants a clean one on one, uh, and then yeah, I mean. I don't think he's clearly a heel, but he also is like he's doing I think he's like an anti-hero. But it's
Anti-hero.
like he trying like it he trying to protect the integrity of the championship. He wants the best,
Yeah,
so he's gonna make sure that he gets the best.
That's
he's
fair.
just
That's fair.
that character dilemma in the background to make sure everything is going proper.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Seeing the memes come out from this match, someone called him Evil Gooner. Yo, that's funny, dog.
Twitter,
That's
man.
funny as fuck. And then Mason Rook costing Cam the win there. It was just like, dog, it was so funny. Like it was really funny. And again, I love how every time he comes out, you can tell how over Mason is. He's big, he's bad, he'll body slam your dad. He's
Put the
big,
belt on him.
he's
Put the belt
bad.
on him now. Put the belt on
Yeah.
him immediately. Do it now. I don't care. Do it now.
Hey
I
Reek,
don't care.
what we need more of?
Meat!
Yeah,
More fat boy graps. We need more of it.
yeah.
Low key, I ain't gonna lie. He can go on like a Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, Shinsuke type run with the NXT title. I don't care. Like, I feel like if you put the title in, he can go on a generational, like year long run with that shit, and it would
Yeah.
be fantastic.
And no one better
Speaking
than
of
I.
Shinsuke, Samoa, and Finn, can we bring back steel cage matches to NXT? The last one we had, wasn't it Izzy and Dame for the Izzy and Tatum for the North
Tatum.
American? I would like to see more. Like we need more gimmick matches in NXT. Who no more underground matches though. Personally, I'm kind of cool
Not
off
too
those.
much. Not too much.
No. The last
Listen,
one was good. It was
listen.
the one before that that was kind of shaky with me. The one that they did New Year's Evil 2025.
Hmm.
But we need more gimmick matches at NXT. Like who's trying like we got the last woman standing, but can we get another gauntlet match? I was rewatching the gauntlet match from Halloween Havoc a couple years ago when Kaylani was North American champion. When I was doing the video for her for the rundown. Hey, sell a plug. Go check that video out. Like we need more gimmick matches at NXT. I would love to with the current women's division, I would love to see a gauntlet match.
Yes. We don't get much. We don't get enough of those either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be
I
mad if we did like an NXT War Games again, just like
So you know
with
what
the
they need to
women's
bring back?
division.
Bring
Right.
back the championship scramble. Fuck it.
Ooh,
Bring
yes.
back the championship scramble.
Yes.
Listen, listen. Great, in my opinion, great match type. If you just put the right people in there, it'll go fantastic. Give me the championship scramble back.
I'm not gonna lie. Can we get mixed match back? I think that's something you could also do in NXT and it could go well.
Oh, like
Yeah.
the
Because
mixed match challenge or whatever.
yeah, give me Shiloh and Tatum against like Izzy and no, against Izzy and Nico or like something like that could pop off. Have Maxine come back after she turns heel because now she with Austin Theory, and it's like Maxine and Cam, but we don't acknowledge the fact that they're actually married because they're obviously gonna say that like Maxine left Alpha Academy for Austin Theory. The fact that that was a sentence that really came out of my mouth is hilarious.
I'm the first in my bloodline to hear that sentence.
Bro. But anyway, I think that I would just like more gimmick matches on NXT. I think that's something like as much as NXT is developmental, that's a part of wrestling you have to develop and let people have a kind of like specialty for those things. That's why I thought like the casket match between Blake Monroe and Tatum Paxley was so good because it's like, dog, when was the last time you saw a casket match?
Honestly, I feel like two things. I feel like NXT needs to bring back the wheel, spin the wheel, make a deal for Halloween Havoc. So that I feel like
Oh yeah.
we haven't seen that in a little bit.
I
But I
think
also feel
Tatum
like it should
tried
be,
to bring it back, but someone shut it down.
yeah.
Boo.
So, but like a part of me also it's like the usual partnership like with TNA and like do like a King of the Hill match. Or
Ooh.
King of the Hill, King of the Mountain, Queen of the Mountain match where like you have to like get a pinfall to be able to hang the ladder up, to hang the title up to win the match. Like, like I feel like if they like can utilize that partnership a bit more, or you can see like maybe like something like an Ultimate X match in NXT. I mean, in the name.
Yeah.
I said it definitely fits still. Why not?
Um, was there anything from NXT that you guys wanted to touch on real quick? I mean, there really was nothing crazy. I do want to say I find it very funny that Noam Dar being a mentor might be the only thing keeping him from having a job, at least on screen.
Super
I
duper senior.
I feel like he's definitely probably a really dope trainer behind the scenes. I think he's probably great in that aspect. I don't know if he is a trainer back there. I would imagine he is. He's really fucking talented.
Mhm.
But um him and Moreno going up against Fraxium, it's such a random match to put together. Thought that was so random.
It's gonna be
Like
hard though.
it is it's gonna be so fun and so good, but it's gonna be so random. And I don't like the fact that Fraxium is coming back to NXT this frequently.
Especially for a whole tag division that needs some love and care on SmackDown, but they want to
Yeah.
get gingerbread funerals and stuff. I'm making a
You
lip, though.
know,
I'll say that again. But before we switch over, it wouldn't be right if I didn't, shout out to Vanity Project. Hey, Jackson Drake, you did you supposed to do, You went out there, took out the trash and Tate Wilder and kept it pushing. So Vanity Project, we on top right now. Next up, we going for Jackson Drake at the big strap. Put the big strap on my
Vanity
boy
Project
right
Vanity Project FC be coming for that.
now.
Yo,
Hey,
if
we here, man.
I definitely see Jackson Drake being a men's champion at some point, but if he gets it this quick, I'm going to laugh.
Give them the attitude. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Give them. I'm blanking. Not attitude era. I'm blanking. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm blanking. What's that faction? Like, see. Oh my god.
Undisputed Era?
Undisputed. Thank you. Give them undisputed era run. They all get a title. Hey, hell, give Mika one too. Give her a strap. Everybody strapped up in Vanity Project.
If yo, Freak's face is hilarious. But
I'm sorry, as a Adam Cole stan, I'd be like, I hear you. I get it. I hear you.
Give them all a belt, man.
if Dark State couldn't get the Undisputed Era run, I don't want that for Vanity Project. I will be an elite hater.
Well, nah, I put that in real quick, but overall, it was a cool show.
I do think, speaking of the Vanity Project, I do think that Jackson Drake coming in on Micah's like shoulders, that has to be their entrance now. Like they can't do anything else but that. It's just so fun.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, let's jump into AEW from last night. We had MJF versus Roosh, a no countouts match for the AEW World Championship. I ain't gonna lie. Did anyone here think that Roosh was gonna win?
No.
Yeah. No.
Good match though.
I was gonna say.
Let's be the most for real of all time right now.
But a really good match. I thought it was gonna go way longer than it. I thought it was gonna go way shorter than it actually did. They gave them like a good amount of time to cook, which I'm really happy for. Mark Briscoe comes out. Mark Briscoe says he wants a title shot. I think I said this last week. Yeah, exactly. I think I said this last week with Sears. We've gotten like at least 6 like MJF Mark Briscoe matches in the last like year.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to Mark Briscoe, I will never say the quiet part out loud. But please go away. Stop. No. No. Mm-mm. No.
He doesn't move.
If that
he doesn't move you.
I had to accept Darby Allin, right? I had to let that go. If you dare put that title on Mark Briscoe,
they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it at some point. I don't know when, but they're gonna do it at some point.
I swear to God. That's like Jey Uso winning the world title. I mean, I can't even.
It is.
No,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like that.
No,
that's
exactly what. No, you're
that's the
so
only
right.
thing I can compare it
so
to, bro.
Crazy.
That like. I can't listen. The Ring of Honor World Title was cool. I get that. That made sense. No,
the ROH World Title.
I'm good.
You see Ring of Honor?
Good.
Yeah. I don't know. Like the. Go ahead.
The next few champions need to be like Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay, Takeshita. Briscoe should be nowhere near the scene. Nowhere near. Don't piss me off, Tony Khan. I will come to Jacksonville. Don't piss me off. Please. I'm not trying to be reaching for the sky, boy. No. Anyway.
I'll join you after that hour finish.
Bro. All right. Yeah, so speaking of Mark Briscoe, let's talk about this real quick. Mark Briscoe and Lio Rush have a match. I think Lio Rush has a top 5 gimmick in wrestling right now. But what does it really mean if he's not if he's not being put over? Where are the wins? Because every time I see him on AEW TV, he's getting jobbed out. Now, granted, I don't watch Ring of Honor consistently because, behind the paywall, get Ring of Honor a TV deal and I'll watch. But, like, for a gimmick that has gotten so over, What do we think is like the logical next step to keep this momentum up with Leo?
It was done.
Showcase.
I feel
I
like
mean, honestly, a TNT title match would do him
Yeah.
wonders. Honestly, you know what could really help that we've seen help a lot of younger guys? Like, put him in a match with Mox.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because, like, it worked for guys like Ace Austin. So I'm like, why not just run that for the one time? Let him, because listen, I'm partial, I'm biased, I don't care. I love Leo Rush. DMV native, love that man to death.
Oh, bro.
And man, I remember when he won the cruiserweight title at NXT, and I was so goddamn happy for that man. Please give Leo Rush a chance, please, like a
Yeah.
legitimate chance. I
The thing is
beg,
that Leo, regardless of character, he's one of the best cruiserweights in the world.
by far.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, it's one thing, but like we said, like give him a chance, like the TNT division, and like I don't know, just give him more stuff to work with instead of just like these backstage cameos. Like I feel like now it's funny because it's fresh, it's new, but like I don't know, like I don't know, I want them to like really put him in like a really decent feud so we just see like that character work with like promos or even just like the vignettes and stuff like that. So yeah, just put more energy into Leo Rush because like you said, this black card stuff is like easily like you said top five. Like it's entertaining, it's interesting, and like the matches with them as well is really good. So yeah,
I'm not
Leo
gonna
deserves
lie.
a big push.
There's a direction we might want to go with here because I know everyone's been saying, "Oh, especially after Stadium Stampede, oh, put him back with Bobby, put him back with Bobby." There's a
No,
way you can make it work, though. There's a way you can make it work. Imagine the juxtaposition of the Hurt Syndicate and and Blackheart Leo Rush. That juxtaposition in there could be very interesting in and of itself.
See,
Because
because I
the
can
way I
see
see
like
it,
I can see MVP, I can see MVP being like, "Hey yo, bro's weird." Bobby's like, "Trust me, trust me, okay? He crazy, but listen, that's my boy.
yeah,
Trust me on this."
bro, and it came to me during his segments with the conglomeration, and I was like, oh, everyone else on the roster just needs to pretend to be scared or weirded out by Leo. They're already scared of Hurt Syndicate. We hurt people, blah 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 blah. If there's a way we fuse the two of them together, that's a solid ass intro, dog. And then, because you can't tell me last night when even Tomohiro Ishii is selling for you and is freezing up, that's funny as shit. That's entertaining as fuck. And let's be honest, man. If they were able to get off MJF being in the Hurt Syndicate for like the 2 months that was a thing, they could get off Leo Rush. Plus, it now does a new dynamic with like the him and Bobby scenario that we've seen. It puts a new little spin on it. Like it lets the two of them really be the two of them. But speaking of connections that are getting pulled on here, the TNT Championship was on the line last night between Kevin Knight and Speedball Mike Bailey.
hold on. Before we get into the match, you gotta talk about your favorite part of the night. Before that
No,
happened,
no,
before that.
fuck you. Let me say this before
No,
it. Fuck you.
it's your favorite. Let me announce it for the water here that Steph is the newest fan of the Don Callis family
Fuck you.
because his boy Kevin Knight is the newest member of the Don Callis family.
I've said it on here before. Y'all will never get me to turn against Kevin Knight. Never. Never. He would have to
Spoke,
pull some swerve level antics for me to turn against Kevin Knight. But
stuff rapping.
spoken like a true Don Callis fan.
I'm not a Don Callis fan. However,
No, you
Down
I
said
with
will
yourself.
say
DCF.
You're a fan of Kevin Knight, and he's a Don
Shout out to the
Callis fan.
Jackal, man.
Down with DCF, man.
shout out to Jackal, man. But anyway, the fact that the Don Callis family has Kyle Fletcher, Kazuchika Okada, Andrade, Clone, Mark Davis, Jake Doyle, and now you have Kevin Knight. Hey
It's
Vaughn, what?
literally it's literally like 1999 NWO.
Oh,
Everybody's
bro.
in it.
Yeah. Well,
Hey,
as
hey
stuff like to
Vaughn, what I be
say,
saying, man? More members in the Wu-Tang Clan.
yeah. So yeah, they deep and they got some shooters over there. So it's like I don't know, like DCM looking crazy right now. I ain't gonna lie, like they're looking really crazy right now. But yeah, man, that match was good. I let you ice it for a second. This your boy stuff. So I mean, but it was crazy, man. That was a nice match.
No, it was a really good fucking match, dog. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. Really, really fucking it's really, really fucking good. I can't even lie. Like they have such natural chemistry, and mind you, like I know they've wrestled against each other before. Like I think they had the match against each other in TNA or something like that. But like Speedball really be doing all this with with the toes out. Ever since Vaughn said that to me, I can't help but fixate on it. Like
And what makes it crazy, like he be doing head kicks, so he's just taking toes to the face and heel, like, I don't know. I saw everything watching it, but anyway.
yeah, man, like it was such great storytelling because you could see in like the way that Speedball moved that he was like, "Oh, this is still my friend," but also it's like, "I gotta whoop your ass because you kind of going crazy right now." Like it was really, really fun. I'm not gonna lie, I hated the fucking finish, like genuinely hated, um, because if we're starting this new heel era for Kevin Knight, I get it. Heels are crafty. Heels do the ganging up shit. But at least let his first match as a heel be a clean win. I get it. You want to protect Speedball, but also
But
Speedball
why?
can take the hit.
Yeah.
I, like I don't see because let's be honest, it's not like Speedball's going for like the world title or anything like that. Like Speedball could have taken the pin and he still could have been he could still be seen as a viable threat or a viable contender in the TNT title scene, the Continental scene, any of the mid card titles, right? So that's where my mind is at or where my head is at. But what you guys think of the match? Reek, what'd you think?
Um, honestly, because honestly, those two have great chemistry in the ring. Obviously, Speedball is great. Kevin's great. I do agree with your part about the finish. Like, I don't, and I don't understand the concept of being scared of having wrestlers take pins, especially someone that's like in speed. Like, we know how good Speedball is. We've seen, but Speedball, like you said, not a world title contender. He can take the hit, he can take the pin, but obviously good match between the two. I do want to see them go at it again because I feel like there's more there to
Mhm.
be seen.
This could definitely
Um,
be a real feud.
no, and I feel like it absolutely should be. That's a match you can give them 25 minutes on a massive card and let them run, and it'll be great. Um, but I mean, it's really these are two guys that you don't really have to say much about as far as their matches go. It's like the match was good, you move on, it is what it is. But nah, great match between the two. And like when you talk about Speedball just wrestling with his feet out is funny as fuck. Cause I think about like when Matt Riddle was doing it. I'm talking about this man had nothing but
Oh
tights
yeah.
on. Literally no foot straps, no knee pads, no nothing, no tape, none of that shit. Um, but nah, Speedball and Kevin, I love to see them wrestle. I want to see them wrestle some more. I like the match. Definitely a fun match for sure.
Um, ooh, we gotta talk about this now. Now, as much as I was disappointed by Speedball, now, as much as I was disappointed by Kevin Knight joining Don Callis family, and apparently him saying that he wants to link up with some real killers. Shut up. Shut up. Like,
Like brother, please.
exactly, you're so good at promos, Kevin, but that felt so forced. I'm so sorry. But then again, maybe that's the point that
Boo.
you're heel.
Like brother, you're not built like that. Boo. You want to deal
Alex
with some real
Windsor
killers? Go
comes
to the
out.
Death Riders. You want to deal with some killers? Go to the Death Riders real quick.
No, for real.
Talk
I
about
Yeah.
would
killers.
ooh, I would love to see. Let me see the Kevin Knight versus John Moxley match for the fuck of it.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You can replace like Daniel Garcia with Kevin Knight, and I'd be like, hey, cool. And no disrespect, I love Daniel Garcia. Don't get it twisted.
I was
But
about to say, you think Daniel Garcia becomes a new Danielson?
look, here's my thing. He's had numerous. They tried to repackage him. They tried to make Daniel Garcia work. It hasn't for some reason or another. He's too talented for that, honestly. But hey, I'm praying for him. Shit.
You could you imagine if the thing that gets Daniel Garcia over is like him tag teaming with Sammy Guevara or something like that?
Yeah.
Imagine if that were the case. The two
Sorry.
people,
Anything with Sammy Guevara or associated with Sammy Guevara is going to get a thumbs down for me. But hey, I'm just a hater.
but no, imagine if the two people who couldn't like really get over like that, that are young, kind of in the same demographic on AEW TV, they finally link them together and that's what gets them over. That would be hilarious to me.
It's crazy because they used to refer to Sammy as a pillar of it, like one of the young pillars of AEW, and it's
Mhm.
like,
He got replaced by Kyle
yikes,
Fletcher so quick.
because
If we talking young
even
pillars of
because
AEW,
even Jack Perry seems to be doing better than him, even though it's really not that much better. But like, when you think about who the pillars were at the time, I think it was obviously MJF, it was
And
Sammy, it was Jack Perry, and it was one more,
Sammy.
Darby.
Darby, and it's like
Mhm.
Darby and MJF obviously took it there. Jack Perry, I mean,
At least
CM
Jack
Punk.
had the title recently.
Yeah, but even Sammy was TNT champion at 1.2 and had a great match with Cody and everything. So I mean, uh, yeah, that's actually a weird development there. How that works out, because I thought Danny Garcia was going to be huge. I mean, and I thought him joining the Death Rider was going to be great, but hey,
I think Sammy right now is a ROH not six man but a tag champ. I think it's him and Dralistico from LFI. And then yeah, Daniel Garcia is just part of the Death Riders. Daniel Garcia was a great ROH pure champion. Yeah, he was pure, right? Yeah.
it was fantastic.
Mhm.
But anyway, back to we had the Owen Hart quarterfinals for the women, and we had Alex Windsor going up against, y'all see it behind me. Come on.
Come on, Sears.
CEO.
No, I'm upset because this ruined my pick. This ruined my pick. Why couldn't she be the other wild card? Like,
I'm
like
crying.
let Winslow have one moment. Like, God, they were bidding Alex Winslow up to be like this major force in the tournament just for CEO to come out and take it away. Ugh.
You have
I'm
a
not gonna
point.
lie, man. Because here's what I think. I think before the injury, Willow was probably slated to win. Like Willow was probably slated to go all the way. So they need to fill someone who can have that
Mm-hmm.
exact same trajectory. And let's be honest,
I
out of
wouldn't have said
everyone
that,
out of everyone who has that trajectory that was on that bracket, there's only a couple people. The CEO?
but she wasn't on the bracket though. Like, you could have made her the other wild card. Alex Winslow was being built for that match.
Sorry, she had to be sacrificed. I'm so sorry.
Had
Yeah.
to.
Ugh.
It had to happen. I'm so sorry.
It's
It
for the
had to
greater good.
happen.
She will find another way to Wembley. Like I do believe that it'll be the Brawling Birds versus whoever has maybe Tay Mello at All In. I do believe that that'll happen. Now it'll probably be the All In 0 hour match, but I think it'll
Oh
happen.
Jesus, you're not
And
wrong,
that's
but
no
Jesus
disrespect to them.
Yeah,
I
Christ.
it's like
watched the 0 hour. I really do think like
My
great
goals in
matches happen on the
AEW
0 hour.
my goals in AEW being disrespectful now. That's all I can say.
The AEW women's division gets booked relatively well
Ooh.
compared to the rest of like women's wrestling, but the gap is not as far as people think.
some breaking news, Reek.
Uh,
No, so Athena versus Series 2 just got announced for ROH Global Wars. That should be a fucking banger.
Ooh, that's gonna be
That
hard.
should be a banger. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm so excited for what Forbidden Door is about to be like, especially for the
I got
women.
it.
Tekla and the Stardom girls, that shit about to be dirty. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Women's wrestling is so fantastic. I just want to say, women's wrestling is so great. I love it.
It's a great time to be a women's wrestling fan. You got Athena, Mercedes is back, Kendall Gray's doing her thing, Kaylani Jordan is still one of them ones. Like
It's a great time. It's a beautiful
great
time.
time.
But obviously, as we know, my girl Mercedes prevailed, got that motherfucking win.
Oh,
We're
bro.
coming for that Owen.
We are coming for
that
Owen.
Owen.
He
Two
doesn't
time.
need the back-to-back.
Two-time.
He does not need the
We're
back-to-back.
coming for that Owen. Though I'm sure, in my opinion, Athena wins the whole thing.
Yeah.
You think Athena wins the whole thing?
I think Athena
I
wins the
hope.
whole thing. I do. Okay, so here's my theory.
Go ahead.
Right?
Go ahead.
I think Athena gets the all-in title shot, right? But because isn't that what the winner gets? The title shot at all-in?
Yeah, it gets an all-in title shot.
So here's my thing. I think Athena wins, gets a title shot at all-in. Mercedes, I don't know how it happens. She gets a title shot in the meantime.
Casino
wins the title. And you get Athena and Mercedes for the title at all-in.
Ooh.
Book it now.
Now. I feel like that's the biggest match you can make for that world title. That is the biggest match to make. Like, Tekla and Athena would be great. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like that's the direction you should go, in my opinion.
That's fair. I'm not mad at it.
Because Mercedes got to get the strap at some point, dog. At some point.
Sears is uncomfortable. Sears doesn't like it.
At some point. It's just a theory. I just feel like if you want to go there, if you want to have Athena and Mercedes in the mix, that's the way you do it, in my opinion. I don't know.
I think Mone's going to win the title at all-in.
Yeah, I think Athena and Mercedes is the finals at Forbidden Door, but I think you're telling a great story if Mercedes does all these things, wins all these belts around the world. Mind you, Alex Windsor beat her for the Rev Pro title not too long ago, when she was losing all her belts. And then when she had all of her belts last year at All In, she couldn't get the job done against Tony. However, now that she's finally lost it all, she's won the Owen again, gets the chance. It's a great redemption story there. Like, if she finally wins it there. Now, do I want Mercedes and Athena versus the belt for the belt at Wembley? Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. I just think that's a lot of strings to pull. I think that's a lot of strings to pull.
I mean, possibly. But if we can have world title matches every goddamn week, why not?
That's fair. Yeah. You could book.
And like you say, and I agree that it does have to be shoehorned in.
Yeah.
But that's why I said, just a thought. And there is a show in the meantime. Redemption is there.
Oh,
you feel me? Yeah. So there's a way to do it. 100%. There's a way to do it.
And also think about it. With the amount of 3-hour specials that they do, they could do it. The title change.
And I just feel like for All In, you want to have the biggest matches you can possibly have. And I love Tekla. Please don't get me twisted when I say this. I love Tekla. I just don't think
Rique was early on the Tekla fan club.
And I still am. I just think when you get to a show like All In, which is your biggest show of the year,
yeah,
you got to have a bigger star there, I think. And I just feel like Mercedes either coming in as champ or leaving as champ would be great. So I feel like you got to have one of the two things happen.
That's fair.
So whether you go with Tekla versus Mercedes, which would be a great match, or you go my way, somehow get to Athena and Mercedes.
Great match. Too. Would love that.
So you have hella avenues here. You have great honestly, this is a great problem to have.
Oh, bro.
It's a great problem to have. TK you got to pick one.
Hey man, either way, no matter which direction you go between the directions that me and Rique are pitching, it's always gonna be love a black woman wrestler from infinity to infinity.
Always and forever.
Vaughn, as our resident Graps guy, I need to hear your thoughts on Will Ospreay, Mark Davis, Owen Hart men's semifinal. I want you to kick it off.
This match was complete madness in a good way. Once again, the Owen Hart tournament, the bracket's been looking really nice, and I think we mentioned 2 weeks ago, and then probably last week you guys mentioned. I think we're going with the Osprey and Swerve. I think for the finals,
Yeah.
but
It'll be
this
Osprey Swerve
match,
3.
yeah. But this match was amazing. Once again, I mean, that's surprising. You have Mark Davis, who's a hard hitting, wrestler in itself, and then you have Will Ospreay, who's making this shift from being this high flyer to the more grounded grappling type wrestler. So they had like the amazing spots, obviously. My favorite part is basically when everything starts breaking down. Like once you get the Death Riders came out, then you get the Don Callis family come out, and then we're just brawling at this point. So um in ring wise, like I said, good spots. It was great storytelling. Once again, we have Will Ospreay, just dibbling, dabbling, and being like this more grounded wrestler with the grappling and like submission moves, stuff like that. And our boy comes up, and we get Kyle Fletcher comes out with a screwdriver. I think that's going to end up,
Yep.
being a big deal. Then Takeshita come out with the fresh
Yep.
chucks on the book bag, to defend Will Ospreay. It was just madness. So overall, it was a great match. I am happy that Ospreay won with the submission move because it's still going back to that idea. Okay, he's not this the aerial assassin anymore. He's more of like this grounded submission specialist learning under the Mark Flennon tree. So I'm loving just the progression we're getting from Will Ospreay from a character standpoint, and I guess in ring progression of him being like this more submission specialist, which is really cool because it has me ready for them to do him and Moxley. And I feel like that's going to be such a great, Moxley type match with the, jujitsu and the grappling and things like that. So, but overall, 5 stars out of it for me. And like I said, it was fun. It was super, super fun. I know this thing has been really intriguing with the whole tournament because like it's Thunderbolt Hoopers out there, so we're getting good matches. Every week, so I'm loving it.
It was such a good match, man. Like you said, it was absolute chaos in the best way.
Yeah.
I think Will coming out in the all black, man. Ugh, I'm afraid of what that might mean, man. As soon as he gets the belt from MJF, he's gonna go from AEW's biggest babyface to AEW's most dangerous heel.
And you got the Death Riders behind him too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yikes!
that's a
That's
scary
gonna be
man.
vicious.
That's a scary sight, bro.
That's gonna be vicious.
Let Osprey become the new leader of the Death Battles. Shit.
That's gonna be
Oh,
vicious.
that's
He
gonna be
puts out
vicious.
Moxley. Yeah.
I don't want that, but I
Yeah.
see more like Moxie anointing him as the next as the leader. He
Mhm.
like contain on the like back sequel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If they go that route, which I hope they do.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I
does
have to
anyone have
mention
anything
too.
else they want to say about AEW real quick?
I just want to say Marina Shafir in that match too was just taking guys out. So shout out to Marina Shafir. Like
Shout out Marina.
she's due. Like she's up next somewhere. You look at the TBS or
Honestly,
the
hear me
She's
out.
got to be
Hear
in the
me
survival
out.
of the fittest for the TBS.
yeah, she's up
Hear
next.
me out. I feel like Marina at this point should win a men's title.
Low
Mm.
key,
On some
low
China shit?
key,
Hell yeah.
low key.
Give,
Yes,
either make her a trios champion with Garcia and Yuta, and make her like the
That would
powerhouse of,
that
go
would be
crazy.
super hard, actually, bro.
and like make her like the powerhouse of the team. Give her the
Yes.
TNT or give her the TNT championship.
That
It
would go
is
crazy.
written. The Oracle put up in the air, so that's gonna happen.
TK, book it. Book it. Um, speaking of the
I'm telling.
Oracle,
I'm telling you, someone needs to hire me as a writer. Let me tell you,
Hey, yo, get my
someone
man
need.
Sears in the writing room, bro, right now.
bro. But no, speaking of the Oracle, man. All right, I will admit, I don't know about y'all. This is it's kind of hitting me right now. It's getting a little late. Can't lie, y'all. So Sears, can we do like two Who Am I's to close out?
You mother. You don't make me pick machines. Oh, you goddamn. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
All right. Pick it.
And
Pick your top two.
I would tie break if needed.
Okay.
All right. So for fans for the followers at home, we're playing Who Am I? So this would be a 2-round game with a tiebreaker if needed. Each round will have 5 levels and depends on who the whistle I am driving, which is related to the points that that the boys will own for each round. Uh, Once you answer for each round, you're locked in, which means you cannot change your answer even if the answer becomes more obvious. So, for example, let's say it's John Cena, hit number one for 5 points would be former WWE champion. If, let's say, Steph locks in, he can't change it. So then I'll go down to hit number two for 4 points, one both to win one in the Money in the Bank, and three for three for Massachusetts, and four for two. Last championship one was the Intercontinental Championship, and five for one. Slogans was never give up and hustle, loyalty, and respect. If you get the answer right, you get the points. Person with the most points in the end wins. Any questions?
I think we straight.
Okay.
Right
And just
now,
for
I was about to say, yeah, give us the records.
reference, Week is 1-0-1. Steph is 1-4-1. Vaughn is at 500 with 3-3. And Will is still a champion at 1-0.
He's not here.
He's not here.
Hey man, he on the Roman Reigns schedule, dog.
Vaughn has a rivalry with Will, and he doesn't even know it.
Yeah.
Will is like, who are you?
Listen, if I beat Will, get ready for my heel promo. I can't wait.
Okay. You guys
All right,
ready?
what's the first one, Sears?
Yeah.
So the first one is, let's see, which one I'm gonna go with.
Oh my God.
Hit one for 5 points. They signed in WWE in 2012.
Said they signed in 2012.
They signed in WWE in 2012, according to my resource.
They signed.
Interessante. All right. I'm ready to hear the next clue. I don't know about the others.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Hold on. That's a very, very vague, like. All right,
Exactly.
We can
That's
move
why
on.
it's for 5 points.
We can move on.
They are known for a close relationship with a young fan.
A close relationship with a young
That's crazy,
fan.
Rick.
Signed in 2012.
Well, they're not known for it, but it's like it's a common, like,
It's a common part of the lore.
yeah, yes.
We can move to the next one.
Oh, someone texted me.
I kind of want to shoot. I'm a big phone work. I think I got an idea, but I want to shoot too early.
Yeah, like I have a thought process, but
Steph locked in for 4 points. They are part of. Go ahead. You up?
Go ahead.
Are you gonna lock in?
No.
Okay. And free for 3 points for Vaughn and Rique. Part of one, if not the best NXT takeover matches in history. Part of one of the best, if not the best, NXT takeover matches in history.
I should have put in for. I should have put in for 4 points.
Signed in 2012. Relationship with a young fan. One of the best NXT matches ever.
I'm locked in for 3.
Fuck. Sears, I hate you. But also, fuck me.
I feel like I'm wrong, but I'm gonna shoot.
What are you thinking, Malik? You want to keep making line?
Because I'm trying to think here. You said signed in 2012.
Mm-hmm.
It's the relationship with a young fan that's getting me.
Once I reveal it, you'll know it. It's gonna hit you like a.
Okay. Move on.
Move on. Okay,
Yeah.
for 2 points just for Rique. Hit 4 for 2. They are a 2-time WWE Women's Champion, 2-time SmackDown Women's Champion, 1-time NXT Women's Champion, 2-time WWE Women's Tag Team Champion, a former Miss Money in the Bank, and a 1-time Royal Rumble winner.
Would this be Pamela?
Yep. This
Okay,
is
okay,
Bailey.
okay.
Yo,
Because I
yo,
was,
let me let y'all know how pissed off I am right now. Cause
oh, the child. I remember the child. Oh
yeah,
God, because I remember that was a part of the
Yeah.
feud. Oh
Izzy.
wow.
my
Izzy.
thing was I was trying to figure out who was Izzy a fan of during the time. Was it Sasha or was it Bailey? I went Sasha. I fucked up.
No, because
You
Sasha made her
see,
cry. I remember that. Sasha made her cry. I remember
if you
that.
were part of, if you were ever part of the Hunger section, like I was when I was growing up, Izzy was there passing out Hunger signs.
Mm,
So I had a Hunger section sign given to me by Izzy.
I can't
mm.
lie. The first two clues made me think Braun Strowman for some reason
Same.
because
Oh,
I was thinking about
Nicholas.
Nicholas.
exactly because I know he joined the Wyatt family in like 13 or 14, so maybe he would have been signed already. So I was kind of reaching on that. Wow, okay, that was a good one. Okay, cool,
That was a
cool,
good one.
cool.
Thank you.
Also, Izzy
Thank you.
Moreno, if you see this clip, come on the podcast.
So
You do wrestle
Has
now.
2 points. Week has 2 points. Steph had zero. And Vaughn's in the lead with 3 points.
I didn't know Vaughn had already locked in. All
Okay.
right, say that.
Okay. Let's see. Uh, so hit one for 5 points, and this is the last round unless people decide to keep going or we need a tiebreaker. So
Okay.
hit one for 5 points. They signed it with WWF in 1997, but didn't make the debut until a year later in 1998.
I have no clue.
All right, you can give me the next clue.
Yeah, you can run that.
They have won the WWE Tag Team. They have won WWE Tag Team Gold with 6 different partners.
Oh no, no, let me not do that because that's a lie. Let me not do that. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie.
Steph is locked in with 4 points.
I'm just shooting. I'm just shooting. Y'all know me. I don't care. I already got the worst record. I don't care. I got nothing to lose.
You guys are making going?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go.
Okay. They are a member of the WWE Hall of Fame class of
Oh my
2012.
God, I'm stupid.
You want to send me
I'm
a
stupid.
text?
I'm stupid.
You
You
want to
Is
send
the
said
me a
what
answer?
year?
text?
I think I know the answer.
You want to send me a text?
Yeah. Oh, we have to text it to you. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And you were the last one. That's fine.
Hold on. Hold
Wait,
on.
so what's
Let's
the
see.
we said class of 2012?
2012.
Yeah, so because you said six partners, and I was trying to do it in my head, and I was thinking about who debuted around that time. Okay, I have my answer though. I sent you mine. I have my answer.
Yeah, you did. We get locked in at 3 points. 4 points. My bad.
I
Four
kind of want to
points.
guess. I want to win.
Well, okay. So Vaughn, look at it this way, right? You're up. You're up on one. So if we get this right, then and you get a three, then you guys will tie.
Yeah.
If
Hey,
you're
that
not,
was,
you
I
want to
thought
keep
that's
going?
enough hint. Yeah, keep going, keep going.
Okay. Hit three for 3 points. No, that was for 3 points. I I
Yeah.
I I,
Yeah, so
I
you're
just
at
switched
the
it.
2 point.
Good point.
Yeah, I just switched it. So we got locked in for three.
Mm.
Does that change anything for you? Yeah.
Nope.
Okay. So same idea. So the tie, if anybody's correct, then they are a one-time WCW United States champion, a on up, four-time WWE champion. I can't see his face. Hold on. They are four-time WWE champion, seven-time World Heavyweight champion,
Oh, I'm
five-time
locked in.
Intercontinental champion,
Oh, yeah, I'm locked in.
one-time WCW United States champion, 12-time WWE World Tag Team champion, two-time Tag Team champion, King of the Ring winner, two-time Money in the Bank, two-time Royal Rumble winner, one captain of the team that won the bragging rights trophy, two-time AEW TNT champion, one-time AEW Tag Team Champion.
It's so funny because we literally talked about this shit. We talked about this earlier in the show. Actually, that's why it's funny. We talked about this exact shit earlier.
Come on, you want to send me a text?
I'm trying to think. They did a
Vaughn.
lot.
See, it's that US side of that fucked Stef up. I saw that as soon as she said the WCW championship. He was like, oh, wow.
You said it was AW TNT champion how many times?
Two-time and one-time Tag Team Champion. And all the other things I just said about that he's done WWE.
You might have to run down the accolades again for him.
I have no idea.
Vaughn, I want to break this down for you real quick. 4-time WWE champion.
Okay.
7-time World Heavyweight champion. 5-time Intercontinental champion. 1-time WCW US champion. 12-time World Tag Team champion.
I thought that would have sold it.
2-time WWE Tag Team champion. King of the Ring. 2-time Money in the Bank. 2-time Money in the Bank.
2 times.
They've held the briefcase. They've held the briefcase twice, Vaughn. 2-time
There
Royal
are
Rumble.
only two people who have done that.
He didn't win the match twice, but he held the briefcase twice.
He doesn't need any more hints.
I know. I just wanted to make that clear.
He won the bragging rights trophy as a captain of SmackDown.
If you remember bragging rights, you were in the trenches.
I'm gonna just guess.
I was in the trenches, dude. 2-time the AEW TNT champion and 1-time AEW Tag Team champion.
I'm gonna just guess. Whatever.
Vaughn.
I don't know.
I just want to look at his face, dog. When you tell him the answer, I just want to see Vaughn's face. Oh, wait. Can I? Yeah, dead ass, Rique. Give him 2 seconds.
And the lad sent for 5 for 1 point.
That's actually my answer already, but did you get it?
I know. Vaughn checked in for 2. They are the radar superstar. Answer is Edge.
I will say, because of the amount of partners you said, I almost said Kane, but I was like, he was already signed in another gimmick, so I had to rethink really quick.
Hey,
I texted him Kane.
Mm-hmm.
And that wasn't a horrible answer. I had to remember because he said signed with in '97, and Kane was already signed with them in the early '90s.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to wait, and then he said the amount of tag team partners, and I went down the list. I was like, checks out.
Yeah, it's Christian, Randy Orton, Ray, Cole,
and then Hogan is one of them, right?
Hogan is one of them.
Hogan,
Chris Jericho.
Yeah,
Benoit,
I think so.
Randy, Jericho,
Benoit.
Christian, and Mysterio.
Yes.
But it wasn't until he listed the accolades I was like, shit, it's my boy. My boy.
So when we were talking about Edge Oil, and and you said one of you guys said he was a Call for champion, and I was like, no, and Stef was like, no, it wasn't champion oil. I was like, yes, Stef, didn't you know from the Who Am I game? Not realizing that it was this one that we were going to do it, folks. I made this weeks ago. So when Stef said he was going to look it up, I was like, Stef, no, he did it. He wasn't champion.
You see my man try to divert?
Hey, I had to save the game.
All right, man.
So, school update. We have a tie.
Oh, we do?
Oh, yeah, Steph, you lost. Let me just add that to y'all.
Yikes.
Steph now 1-5-1. But we have a tie between Rique and Vaughn. Both have 5 points. So, Steph, since you lost, I'm going to choose between 1 and 2.
Do 2.
Perfect. Okay, so tiebreaker. Hit 1 for 5 points. They started in the Indies in 2004.
2004?
2004.
Okay.
On phone in.
You can.
I know.
Yeah, you can move on. Yeah, that's
Hint 2 for 4 points. They are currently in AEW.
Okay.
You can win it.
feel like they
And,
started on the Indies in 2004.
and 3 for 3 points. They are currently a champion in AEW.
Oh wow, okay. Currently a champion. Started out in '04 in the Indies.
Okay.
And
I think I
Steph,
see.
feel free to play along, Steph. You feel like
I
it.
feel like
Yeah.
it'd be a few people. Like I don't know.
That's okay. You can move. You can move.
I was on the shoot just so I
They
can like win, but I'm not. I'll take another one. I'll take another one.
they are a 2-time AEW International Champion and a 1-time AEW Trios Champion.
That's all the records in AEW.
Yep.
Okay.
One
Two-time
time trios.
AEW,
I'm sorry.
1-time Trios, 2-time AEW International Champion.
International the belt that Mox has or Don't Ever Get Shit
That's the
has.
one that Tetsuya has.
Oh,
Yeah.
she got so many belts. Okay, Takeshita. Okay.
No, Takesha's got the Continental.
No, Mox
No,
has
Mox has
the.
the Continental. Takesha
Yeah.
has the International. Yeah.
Who's
Okay.
the Seth? I'm not even looking at you because my
I
document's put
I
up.
texted you my answer.
Weeks locked in until. Vaughn, you got lock in here. I hope he's
Because
wrong.
I'm thinking about all the two-time winners of that title.
Mm-hmm.
There's only one logical answer in my mind, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna think about it too hard. I'm just go. I'm not gonna think about it too hard.
Yeah, I'll take my 1 point, I guess.
He entered with a backpack and a bottle of his namesake.
Of course, it's the one that I'm not playing for that I get right.
I mean, if Rick got it right, I'm not even saying anything now. I mean,
Well, like,
I'll say
okay,
this still.
you can say it.
Orange Cassidy.
It is on Cassidy.
Because there were only 3 two-time winners. I'm like, Osprey and Take ain't been around for that long.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
And
how old
Tetsuya,
Orange
I think
Cassidy is, but I'm like, who else could it possibly have been?
he's in his 40s, I think. Late 40s, 40.
Sounds about right. Oh, he's
Yeah, there
42.
you have it. Week
Damn
is
it, man.
your winner of this week's episode of Who Am I?
Yes, sir.
Of this week's game. So, record update. Week is now 2-0-1. Steph is 1-5-1, and Vaughn is 3-4.
Under 500.
I'm undefeated technically, so I'll take it.
Hey guys, ladies and gentlemen, thank
we got
you.
the Roman schedule.
Yo, that's great. Will does have the Roman schedule, but
Look, you guys are looking like the NFC South right now.
Shit. At this point, he has the Brock schedule.
Yeah.
The Universal
Vaughn,
title
text him.
Brock schedule.
We need him for next week. Text him.
Text him right now.
but nah, man. Appreciate y'all for listening. Thank you guys. This is episode 49 of the Top Rope Boys podcast. Like always, it's your boy, the EST of the DMV, the Chalky C Saint, the rated S superstar, the straight edge superstar, the left hand destruction, the partner of all worlds, El Misterio Negro, the Bajan Bulldozer, the Cameroonian Nightmare, the G-Town Giant, 301's Golden Sun. It's your boy Steph, and like always, I'll wait. Let let the guys go ahead.
I say, damn, I can't get a word in.
My bad. Reek, go ahead. Reek.
I just want to say for the guys. I just want to say for the guys, it's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month or whatever. I just want to say this. I know there's there's stigmas involved with men's mental health. How we can't cry, we can't get help. We have to just deal with that. You could please, if you need help, seek help. I'm in therapy personally. I understand that it doesn't work for everyone, but if you haven't tried it, I recommend it. There are resources for you. You feel me? People care about you. You feel me? You matter. You're loved. And you feel me? Like, take care of yourselves. You know what I mean? Take your mental health. Please take your mental health seriously. I beg. That's my word.
OG, what you gotta say to the people?
Hey, same old. Thanks for rocking with us, y'all. Like always, like, comment, share, subscribe, repost. Like always, content coming crazy. Like always, like I said, just rocking with us. And sorry on the brain fart. I'm tired. Orc, what you got for us?
As always, I hate my job. Trying to find a new one. Follow us on all the platforms. Whatever. And
Yep,
yeah,
y'all gonna see the ads. The ads they'll be
Yes.
somewhere when I edit. Um, Also, real quick, guys, before we log off, I do want to say rest in peace, Cyrus Carmack Belton. If you guys are familiar with the case, please say his name. They did just, yeah, just do your research, do the knowledge. I'm not Deontay Kyle, so I'm not even gonna sit here and say like I got all the info. But rest in peace to a young man who should still be here on this earth. So that's all. With that, episode 49, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Thank y'all. Like Reek said, for all my black men out there, for all my men, check on with your mental. And like always, we are over the top rope. Deuces.